yeah.
We live fucking close to the equator, kind of.
No, we're not.
Shut up.
We're so far from it.
I mean, relatively.
That's why we have good weather.
We're closer than Canada is.
Oh, yeah. It's silent.
Oh,
But
right.
Canada has...
Canada.
Fuck, yay.
Alright, this is this week's podcast.
Yeah, we're recording.
Let's start.
Press start.
Mario time.
So how you guys been this week?
It's hot.
Sweaty.
Batman!
That's hot under this rubber suit. Swear to me.
Sweat to me.
Really seals in the flavor.
I watched Batman Begins last night
Oh, such a
for
great
the
movie.
first time in a long time.
It's good.
Spoiler alert, it's still my favorite of the three.
How was it? Spoiler alert.
I was just saying words.
Shut up, Esteban.
Oh my! I was expecting something. I was
It's like
oh.
adding more words to your sentence for an essay.
No, I was expecting something though.
That's what I was doing.
and Barry.
It was very, very, very
Very-
weird.
You know what
Very
helps?
good.
Like, just a tiny bit, but it helps, is like changing all the periods to like,
Couples.
not 12 point.
Oh yeah, change
You change the size font of the periods.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Crank them up to like 18.
But then a fucking fat dot.
Yeah, but if they're all like that, you don't notice.
Or if you double space after a period.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to do that.
It's gonna be like size 12, and then like the period's gonna be the size of Noel's mole.
But then you fuck up a couple times, the teacher notices, and this space is, I don't know.
She doesn't give
Use
a
like
fuck.
size fucking 38.
I used to have very, like, picky professors. So.
Not me.
But yeah, Batman. How is
Let's
it?
do the intro.
What intro?
What intro? What do you mean?
This
where-
one.
the where
Hi.
I say
Intro for our
I'm Mock.
podcast?
I thought we had already done it.
Hi, I'm Nowell.
And I'm Steven.
I'm Mock.
Oh, sweaty.
Yeah, sweaty and ready.
You're speaking
Yeah.
for all of us.
But yeah.
So your name, goddammit.
Esteban,
I
damn
don't know
it.
his name by now.
Alright, this is the week of what? Something or other? This is
This is
the
28th.
28th of June.
The week of Batman.
Yeah, the week after Batman.
About literally, yeah. No,
So,
yeah.
just giving you guys the heads up
Spoilers!
now, we will be talking about the end of that game later.
and mostly everything in between, kind of. I guess.
No.
I haven't gone through everything.
Oh yeah, in between the stuff
We
the
will
game,
be
yes.
spoiling with reckless abandon.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna
Let's spoil, like, just the story, main story.
we'll give you a heads up again once we actually get into that, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about other things
That'll
first.
probably be at the end.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Batman later, but that's coming up, so just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Or
Yeah.
so movies.
We can start with movies, yeah. Tom Holland, that's the big news. Tom Holland. Holland?
Holland.
Whatever his fucking name is,
It
I don't know
was-
who he is, but he got cast as Spider-Man, and he's gonna be in Civil War.
Yay.
Mhm.
I
Good,
have
he is-
no idea who he is, and I would have liked Asa Butterfield to be
I thought it
Spider-Man,
was
but
the best
I'm also, I don't care.
At this point, it
At
just
this
doesn't
point, I
matter.
want her Spider-Man.
I saw a picture that said, you know that the guy from Star-Lord, when he tells him, "Who are you?" and he's like, "Star-Lord." Who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which guy?
Chris
Jamal
Pratt or-
Hansu.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And it said a picture, it's like, he got cast as Spider-Man, and then it was like, who?
Yeah.
I was like, that's perfect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, at this point, I just wanted a Spider-Man.
He's super young.
He's,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
super
a-
young. I mean,
actually-
he's still like 18 though.
When
He's
did
He's
he-
18,
18,
but like it's awesome because he actually is kind of short. And I've seen a picture of him standing next to Chris Hemsworth, and he looks like a kid. It's fucking funny.
What I liked about him is that he looks goofy as fuck.
He's a little goofy looking.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Austin
see-
Butterfield looked really like...
He's
he looked
tall
like
and
a-
lanky.
He's pretty.
lanky.
Yeah. He looked like somebody who
That
would be getting
sounded
bitches
very
in school.
weird.
He looks like one of
He's
those
a
kids who
pretty
did
boy.
well
Yeah,
in
he's a
that
pretty
class.
boy.
So he also looks kind of geeky, too. They can geek him
Yeah.
up.
No, yeah.
I'm excited for it.
But he looks goofy enough to play
I just-
what you would think. He looks
Did
like a
you guys see his little Instagram post?
He's
He's
like a Jewish
like,
Spider-Man.
I'm getting some practice in. It shows him like
doing
doing a
a
little
flip.
He does like
Yeah.
a little flip.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. But yeah, I just wish I'd have seen him in something before. I have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
idea who this kid is.
It's always nice to have some kind of like reference.
He was
to-
in, what's it called? I don't fucking know his movie, so...
Which brings us to our point.
you guys hear that how they came to pick him?
No, I had no.
I
idea.
just
It was
know-
after a screen test with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Like they had him do some lines back
That's
and
right. I
forth
read something that other
with Robert Downey and Chris Evans, and like he did really well. Like the chemistry was there. Whoever like decided to pick him, like, yep, this is the kid. Like this is
You
it.
know it, and that's honestly the best way they could have.
Yeah,
like
like
that's
that, I didn't even think about that, and that's probably why I'm not a producer.
yeah. That's why we don't make movies.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Potato.
Yeah. Words.
Yep.
Yes.
Staying on that
But-
Marvel roll, Ant-Man got
Yeah.
in a trailer.
Ant-Man. Oh, so good.
That's pretty. Yeah. I'm really stoked for that movie, like even more than I already was.
Yeah, no, I thought it was kind of funny. I went to Disneyland and they have this thing in Tomorrowland where it's like I don't know if you guys remember. It's like Captain EO. It's like a Michael Jackson short film, whatever, and it's in Tomorrowland. So
I
it's
haven't been to Disneyland since senior night.
Captain
Holy
E-
shit, that's like 4
Captain-
years
I haven't
ago.
been to Disneyland since I was like a 5-year-old.
Captain EO has been there since you were 5. I can guarantee that.
Oh well, I was also a child and I don't remember many things.
Explain to us the thing.
Anyway, that's a movie. It doesn't matter. And they started showing Tomorrowland there, like an extended trailer.
Ooh.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I want to go watch it. And like 2 days before I went to Disneyland, I noticed that they had released a kind of poster of Ant-Man. And I was like, oh, they probably replaced the Tomorrowland trailer with Ant-Man trailer.
And they did.
So I went, no, they didn't.
They did
I
not.
was like, what the fuck? It's still Tomorrowland. And so I was kind of bummed out. And then we went to California's Adventure, which is the other side park. And they have a Bugs Land section.
Yeah.
Bugs Life?
And in that, they have a Bugs Land like theater where it's like a movie. Kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Favorite.
It's like that, but it's Bugs Land. So you become a bug.
Bugs Life.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then this one,
fucking
that's
love
where they're
that
showing
show.
the Ant-Man trailer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was like, that makes
You
so
like
much
that?
fucking sense.
No, can I just speak about something? Because I know it's like the theater that's like it interacts with the audience.
Yeah.
Probably you get wet or whatever.
Yeah, it's one of those 4D theaters.
Freaked me the fuck out like towards the end because there's 2 parts. There's a part where there's a spider in there,
Oh, fuck.
and that freaks me out.
Nope.
I just hate spiders.
Doesn't it like spit on you and shit?
Or
Yeah.
it just like crawls or whatever.
Well,
it's a fucking
there's
Skulltula.
there's air.
Skulltulas
There's
are scary.
there's
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
It's for your water.
It's like high pressure.
There's the chairs on the back and on the seat have these little like rubber lines,
It's like a bidet.
and under the rubber,
Joking.
like, you get like it makes it feel like there's bugs,
Gross.
That okay, no,
like
that's
big,
what I,
like beetles.
that's
like,
what I wanted to talk about.
big motherfuckers.
Hold on, that's what I want to talk about because like before you leave, they're like, okay, thanks for watching the show or whatever. Like
Watch
the
for any
screen
passing
setting.
bugs.
And, yeah, and it's like watch for passing bugs, and like I think they mentioned the cockroaches, and you feel the bumps in your ass, and like oh my god, that made me like
That-
stand up. I was like,
Plus, they have like a surround sound kind of thing, so you hear roaches.
You hear that little clicking,
Gross.
scattering,
Well, I was-
scuttling sound.
I was like 12.
Like
Dude,
what we
that would
heard
fuck
when-
me up now. Grown ass man.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like, and they had that in the movie. Like they actually incorporated that with the film.
Yeah.
Like at one point in the trailer of the Ant-Man, there was an explosion, and there's like a light in the back that looked like it blew up, so it illuminated the whole theater from
That's
the front.
cool.
Neat.
And then
I want to watch Ant-Man in 4D now.
there's a scene where he's in the
Kidding, I
sink
don't. All
when he
the
shrinks, and he's in a sink or in a tub,
Yeah.
and there's water, and they started spraying water at your face.
Neat.
So not only was it refreshing because it was hot as fuck, it was neat that kind of like incorporate you into the movie.
Cool.
I always wonder if that's like real water.
It's like piss.
or it's like some sort of
Is that
chemical.
piss?
Like some sort of chemical. Like, yeah.
To keep you buying more Disney hats and shit.
Smoke.
Hidden.
Smoke.
Are you smoking yet? Smoke.
You know what? I can go for like a $10 churro right now.
Yeah, just instantly. It's like, oh, that
Yeah.
juice.
I haven't bought a set of Mickey ears in 20 minutes.
I want Mickey in hamburger form.
I'm so sad you guys haven't been there like that long.
Yeah, no, grad night was my last.
I know
I'm
it's
happy for you
blasphemy.
guys,
I just don't care now.
Because if you guys go again, you guys will be like, oh wow.
well,
like, I miss
okay,
this
I went to
place.
California Adventure like 2 or 3 years ago though.
Oh,
Oh,
but it doesn't
But
count.
no, I know it doesn't. But I went to that part of the park.
That's
Right
cool.
now.
I mean, if you haven't been to it before,
I got in for free, so that was pretty tight.
that's even better.
Yeah, my last Disneyland experience was seeing people get blowjobs on the tram and people getting fingered on a dance floor.
What?
I wanted
Grad
to
night
see
was
that.
crazy.
I wanted to see
Dude,
that.
Grad
I see
night
people
was
get finger blasted.
Grad night was fucking nuts.
Finger blasted?
No, like this was my experience at grad night. I knew people were gonna get fucked
Oh,
up.
wait, okay, so you said it's because of Grand Night. For some reason, I thought this was just a normal occurrence. That's why I was, like, really shocked. Like, wait, what? People were just finger blasting each other.
That's why it's the happiest place on earth.
I was like, wait a second. Like, I didn't even acknowledge it. Like, like you were talking about Grand Night. I was like, oh, okay, people just banging each other at Disneyland.
You have Mickey on the side going, oh yeah, keep doing it.
God damn.
Playing with the camera.
Grad night was nuts.
That was so.
I was a little mad because before we went to grad night, they told me that they were going to have dogs sniffing for drugs, and I totally could have brought not drugs,
Not
stuff. And they didn't have
Oregano?
dogs. They just looked into our bags real quick and let us in.
Yeah.
You bring some paprika.
I think that's part of the tactic, because they tell you there's going to be dogs, so you freak out.
Because you're stupid kids.
Because I'm a dumb kid.
Yeah. Dumb kids, they believe anything.
Because you're
we can afford
like,
dogs.
If you weren't a good kid, you wouldn't be there in the first
The
place.
time I went to for grad night, I had like, I don't know if you remember Michael or Esteban, but I had like this sweater that said high five on it.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, I took that to Disneyland.
Stupid.
Such a cool
And like
kid.
they made me,
Such a
they
cool
made me
kid.
like, they're like, no, you can't bring that in there. I'm like, why? It just says high five. I'm like, what's the danger in that? Like, no, you have to flip it inside out.
That's
I'm like,
dumb.
So I'm like, yeah, I know. So I'm like, fuck it. I did it right in front of them, and they're like, okay, you can go in. And then like when I was inside, I'm like, you guys are dumb. And I started
Fuck you.
unfolding it,
Flip
and I
back.
did it again. And then like I undid it, and then we go inside the park, and then like one of the security officers or whatever is like, no, you can't. Like she was shaking her finger at me, like you have to switch it. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I could turn around, and I pretend to do it. And I just walk faster the other way. I'm like, fuck off. And then no one else told me anything. The best part though was that I got at least 80 high fives that night.
Yeah, of course you did, because
Hell
that's
yeah.
a sick sweater.
I already it was in the middle of what's it called?
I don't get why that would even be an issue.
I don't know
'Cause it says
either.
high on it.
It's high on it.
That's dumb as
Yeah,
fuck.
that is dumb as fuck.
I got sent home from high school one day because my principal didn't understand what a fupa was,
Oh.
and I had this T-shirt that just said fupa, but it had the circle with a slash through it. And I worked at school, and I was like an office TA for the main office of the high school.
Ooh.
My principal's like, "What does that mean?" It's just an inside joke with some of my friends. Like, you have to go home and change. I'm like, what? Like, do you know what it means? Like, no, but it makes me uncomfortable. Like, that's dumb.
It is.
I
Yeah.
changed.
No, I one time got in trouble. I was wearing a soccer jersey because I lost a bet, and it was a team I didn't like. And on the back, they're sponsored by the beer Corona.
Ooh.
Well,
And,
That makes sense.
that doesn't
And
make
I was like, he's like, oh, you can't have that because it's you're promoting. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, it's a last name.
Oh.
And he's like,
damn it.
I don't. He's like, I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
no. You
Can't
should-
do anything about it.
Yeah,
Couldn't
that's
argue
right. I
with
just stole your power, basically.
You have no power
it, was,
here.
it was so great. Like I didn't even expect the high five.
I
Like,
am the
was.
Captain
I was.
Oh shit! You didn't expect the high five.
I didn't. No, I
High
didn't.
five me.
I didn't because I never fucking got it in school.
Because we all know
Because
you.
we don't know you. We're not gonna
Exactly.
five.
So like no one gave me one.
No one
so
wants
like,
to give you a fucking high five, you idiot.
So you know what you do with your hands.
anyways, so what'd you say? I don't even.
I said, we know what you do with your hands. We know you. We don't give
Oh.
you high fives.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we all do the same thing with our hands. But
Pepper
anyway,
grind.
it was in the line. It was the water ride, Splash Mountain. And I was just talking with my friends, and like this really high guy just comes up to me and is like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Sick." And then like,
Sick.
Sick, bro.
I'm gonna go and set again.
and then like because there's two lines, you know, like there's like to make the rides go faster, or whatever. And like the second line next to me is like going faster. So like people are just going along with it, like yeah. I'm just standing there, like yeah. You just hear it, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like-
count.
I miss high school.
You're like, if high fives were money, I'd be a bitch.
I'd be a bitch.
I was gonna start laughing. Couldn't say it.
But yeah,
Maybe Steven.
Like, you probably inadvertently gave someone herpes that night by touching so many hands.
you know what?
Did you finger blast somebody after?
Yeah. If somebody was finger blasting you, that was all over your face.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking snack for a kid.
Finger
Finger
blast.
like that candy, like the powdered candy.
You just,
Yeah.
you just
Finger blast. That's probably. It's probably a
The
thing.
gack in the gack in the little cup.
Rainbow colors.
Oh, we're a bunch of
I
man
have
children.
gack at work now. Like, they sell gack now.
What's that?
Come on, gack.
It's
Where do you
like
work?
Cuddy and a TJ Maxx. And
Oh.
it's like,
Support.
Right.
We're making
Yeah.
for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to only see those at swap meet.
yeah. We just got them in.
Well, we're still at Disney. I guess it just to resurface. They're trying really hard to get the Nintendo characters into their movies or a movie based, kind of like Rick and Ralph.
Basically mesh
Oh,
everything
gotcha.
they have with each other.
Yeah, because obviously the
Have
theme park
babies.
thing is going to Hollywood Studios,
Universal Studios.
Universal Studios. Is that the same thing?
No.
It is
There's
what?
Universal
Hollywood,
Studios in
yeah.
Hollywood or Universal Studios Florida.
No, I don't
It's
know.
like Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah,
This Nintendo Disney partnership isn't new. We've mentioned it before.
Well,
but it's just
there was talks, but it resurfaced again that
it's
it's like,
further along in
yeah.
the development.
It's,
Okay.
it's,
I'm
uh,
on
it's
board with
closing.
it.
Like I said before, I'm just hoping this leads to Mickey and Smash.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why they're hoping that this partnership will
Dude,
end up
that would
having
be
Mickey and Smash Bros.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would
Mickey
help
and
Disney
Smash.
make better games.
Yeah, that's part of the
How would
partnership.
he fight? Do you
Probably
think
use a
he's...
key. The
I don't
No,
see
I don't
that.
think he's the Keyblade. That's specific to
That's
Kingdom
or
Hearts.
maybe the
I think it'd be this.
wand.
I think
The
it would be.
paintbrush?
I think it would
Oh,
probably, if
right,
it
from
would probably be
Epic
Epic
Mickey
Mickey,
paintbrush.
or just like a Steamboat Willie era Mickey.
Could be like
That'd be cool. Just
Mr. Game
alternate
Watch.
skin.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
cool.
see what
Alternate
you're
skin.
doing.
Just Steamboat Mickey.
I mean, they could do so many fucking skins. They could be the Wizard Mickey, any.
That'd be sick.
They
Yeah.
can go pretty nuts with it, yeah.
But
But
they can
I-
just release
I
two
could go
versions of
pretty
Mickey,
nuts.
like regular Mickey and Wizard Mickey. They
Or
already did it with Mario.
it would just
or
be,
they could do Wizard Mickey and have him be like
it would just be
like
skin. Like it would be an
Robin.
alt skin.
You could just imagine like Mario finding like a wizard hat, and then like just magically it floats, and then like it just goes to like Mickey Mouse, and like they just look at each other like oh shit, something shit's gonna
Still
go
on
down.
Smash.
Yeah, and, like boom, new
More-
character
Or,
introduced.
or
More
like
than
he looks at the hat and inside the hat there's a portal and Mickey comes out of it.
Anything is possible with Disney, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Nintendo and Disney combining
Dude.
is my fucking wet dream.
they're like the two best things for kids
What,
too. I mean, and
what,
adults.
what
but, like,
if the intro video was at Disney Castle? Some bushes are like brushed to the side, and it's a fucking warp pipe,
Oh.
and Mickey jumps in.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that'd
Dude.
be good. That'd be good.
Like, they're in the castle and they find like a hidden dungeon.
That'd be tight.
Or the
Yeah,
reverse,
yeah,
like
Yeah.
they're in a.
I don't think it'd be the reverse because then it would be a Disney game with Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
That's the way I would picture that. That's why I figured Disney Castle, Mickey is the one leaving.
As far as the trailer goes, though, like
Yeah.
it'd be more hype if the reveal is that it's Disney. Like Mario
Well,
goes down a drain pipe and comes out in front of the castle.
Yeah, that would be sick.
There's also talks that they want to have Mario be a Disney Infinity character.
That'll never happen. That would get rid of the sales of the Mario amiibo.
Unless they
Well,
use the amiibo somehow.
Well, I mean,
So
not,
like the Bowser and the Donkey Kong.
Yeah. yeah, it would be like
I guess.
usable in that
And you'll
game.
have armor.
Swappable.
yeah,
Yeah,
swappable,
I don't know.
which could also that's in with the talks of Mickey and Smash.
Oh, if they can just
What-
make Sonic
what-
part of that.
What,
oh.
what is it? What is it called?
Sonic.
What, wait, hold on. What is it called when like a gang member wants to be in a gang? What's it called?
You get jumped in?
Jumped in.
No, not that. There's another word.
Fucking Mickey getting
Traitor?
jumped in.
No, not jumped in.
Snitch.
No, there's a specific word for it. It's a long word. Initiation, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess it's like or like when a
When you
college. Yeah. So imagine like Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. They go into the castle and like they see all the Disney princesses and they're like punching their fists just to get them in.
That'd be funny.
That'd be fucking funny. I was thinking of that.
I thought you were leading up to all the Smash characters jumping Mickey in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like bring him into the group.
No, I'm just saying that would be fun to make though.
Dude.
I want Mickey in Smash.
Oh my god, my head just hurt real quick just thinking about it. If Disney and Nintendo partner up and Princess Peach gets brought into the fold of Disney
She
princesses.
get a fucking movie as a Disney princess.
Or Zelda. We can have a fucking Link movie.
Dude.
Legend of Link.
I already feel like that'll if anything is gonna get a movie, I think it'd be Legend of Zelda.
It has to.
And then there's just
And it's
Well,
gonna
no.
make us cry.
I feel like it's gonna be Mario and then Zelda.
and it's just
Yeah.
the tiniest star, but there's hope for a Metroid movie if that happens.
There's no hope for anything Metroid anymore. I've just
But-
given up hope.
But which I think we talked about this before, but like, what story would they do?
For
I'd
Metroid?
say Ocarina.
No, not Metroid.
Zelda?
Zelda?
Yeah,
Ocarina.
like if
I
Disney.
think they should do it original.
They could do Ocarina.
I would like- yeah.
I remember
would
you
like
said that.
I would like an original, but they would most likely have to pull from so many things that are already
or Twilight
done.
Princess.
Like I think Ocarina is the most well known story, and
Wind Waker's probably the most Disney friendly.
yeah, but
That one's
I
not
just
so interesting.
I don't
I
want
don't-
to.
I don't think- I
Oh
think-
god, I would die.
I don't think
I would-
I love
I would
Wind Waker,
shoot my
but I
fucking face.
don't think that's where they would go with that. I think they would utilize the Nintendo franchise to try and bring in a little bit older
Yeah.
crowd maybe.
With Link with his.
If they do a Wind Waker movie,
Wow,
Wind Waker's not that bad.
I'm gonna eat a fucking pistol.
I love Wind Waker.
I love Wind
It's my
Waker.
favorite
I
Zelda.
appreciate it.
It's not my favorite, but it's my top.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
I would eat a fucking bullet.
That's a lie.
You're a crybaby.
I'm tied between Majora and Wind Waker.
I would eat a bullet.
Skyward Sword and Ocarina
I
for
haven't
me,
played Skyward.
dude.
Don't.
Ugh.
Do you know how I feel about Ocarina?
Dude. Just do it.
Did you see that video of him rapping?
Yes,
It's
I
fucking
saw
weird.
it. Yeah,
He's actually pretty good.
he was.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a.
Actual
It just came
cannibal
out like a
Shia
couple of days ago, or yesterday. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's just spitting, and he has his hair. He has like this little
Weird
ponytail.
long
He's
dread.
got like this Jedi thing going on.
I had one of those in high school.
The rat tail that comes down right
Rat tail. That's what it is.
Well, it was on the side. I wasn't in the back.
All the Asian kids with rat tails.
But what's it called?
Yeah, the Asian kids had rat tails. I had Well, the Mexican theme came from side.
So
Chihuahua
80s.
Tail. I don't know, man.
I did it because it was like a Jedi
sorry,
thing, and then my friend Christian, he did it.
Cholo tail.
And he was in the soccer team in school, and all of them started doing it.
Chew only live once.
Chew only live one home.
Then everybody started doing it.
Man, this has gotten off track. So Disney,
We're just in the weeds right
Rat
now.
Tail Disney.
Inside Out
Oh yeah, that's
came
right.
out,
Ratatouille
and a
2.
bunch of
That shit was
kids went to
funny.
go see Inside Out, and instead they saw fucking Insidious.
Insidious. To be honest, movie
Not
wasn't-
that far off.
Movie wasn't that scary, and it was based on a teenage girl that she was pretty dramatic. It was a horrible fucking
It doesn't
movie.
matter if it's not scary.
Yeah.
It's not a children's movie.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Honestly, Inside Out is more for adults than children anyway.
Is it?
I mean, it's for kids, but like, there's a lot of things in there they wouldn't understand.
Is there like a lot of adult things?
Not even adult themes, just like they bring up experiences that you have growing up, so adults would relate to a little more.
Did you see the picture? It said like when Disney makes a movie, like Disney makes a movie about a robot that has feelings, and then like
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
I saw it.
Disney makes a movie about feelings.
that have feelings.
Yeah, I was like, great.
It was like every movie had like a thing, like robots have
Cars
feelings,
that have feelings,
cars have feelings.
robots that have feelings, toys that have feelings. 2015, feelings that have feelings.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
They're out of ideas.
The circle is complete.
Next thing is gonna be houses with fucking personalities.
God.
You know what? I'm not even surprised if they do that.
Up was already there.
So that happened.
God damn it.
So that happened.
Damn it.
Poor kids.
Awkward
Moving
segue.
on.
Star Trek 3 began filming.
In Canada, and then they signed on to a possible fourth film. No, you seem disgusted about the idea. Why?
I just fucking keep it in threes, man.
That's true. I
Seriously,
like a nice round trilogy.
They're not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have a beginning, middle, and end. If you bring in a fourth, you gotta start a second trilogy. It's just how movies have worked in the last, I don't know, 15 years.
Yeah. I like a nice round trilogy, and if you're not gonna do the trilogy thing, then just go nuts with it and make like 10.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean, they did that
up
with
for
the
10.
original movies.
Yeah.
There's a
I'm up
shitload
for
of them.
it. The new movies have been
You're
great.
like,
They've been great, yeah. They make me like Star Trek, but I don't.
They make me like Star
Were
Trek.
you a Star Trek fan at all before?
That is
the
a
movies?
millennial thing to say.
A little bit.
Do you like Star Trek a little bit before you saw
Little
it?
I
bit.
did not.
No?
I hated Star Trek.
Yeah, see,
I'm
from
always
what-
a Star Wars fan.
Like-
Exactly, but from what I've heard, a lot of like actual legit
The-
Trekkies hate the movies.
The movie. I like the movies. I didn't like the show. The show was too long.
Yeah, so you're not a Trekkie though.
No, I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Not even close.
Like Trekkies hate the
What
movie.
if you're a Star Wars fan? What are you, Star Wars?
You like Star Wars?
You're normal.
You're just a nerd.
You're not anything.
You're just
like,
a human
I mean,
being?
Star Trek's get Trekkies, but what do Star Wars people get?
Nothing.
Nerds.
That's just normal nerds.
You
You're
just
nerd.
you like Star Wars. That's it. They don't have a fandom because it's so universal.
Being a Trekkie is like being a brony.
yeah, it's specific. Star
Oh.
Wars is loved by everyone, so it's universal.
I'm
And
pretty
they're-
sure there's no. There's
No,
they're pretty sure
it's
there's
not- it's
hardcore
not
people.
about
The only
everybody-
people who
they
don't like
should
Star
have-
Wars
it's a
are the
majority
people who haven't
thing.
seen it.
I don't think
because
so.
it's a majority thing. It doesn't get a specific name.
But I mean,
because
you
it's
love Star Wars.
universal.
I love Star Wars, but we're not that into it as some people are. So there has to be a worse.
Those,
sort of-
those are nerds. That's
Well,
like, just like
Yeah.
nerds.
So you're saying, what would you call someone
I'm
who's
gonna do some
hardcore to
research on
Star
that
Wars?
because I don't think so.
Do some research on it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
because I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. Like for Trekkie
Star
has
Wars
one.
nerds.
Trekkies are like
Jedis.
maybe.
No.
I was thinking that. I was like, I don't know.
Revenge of the
Yeah.
shit.
Or unless it's different for them, unless they have like it's like
Maybe it's because we are all Star Wars nerds. We
So
don't have a derogatory.
We don't hear an
name.
insult. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Well, look
Oh,
it up.
maybe we're like in this
Now you got
circle,
hope.
We're in this
and like everyone else has like all
with everybody else.
they say this word that we
Seriously,
do
the
not
only thing
know.
I've gotten from liking Star Wars is being called a nerd.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Which is something I.
But that's too general.
But then I
Huh?
like the new Star Trek movies, so I think.
I
I like them too, but I mean, the first Trek movie that came out, 2009.
Yeah.
Like I know I've talked about this before. It did the same thing that Man of Steel did for me. Like,
Wait, hold on, what do you mean?
okay, I've never liked Superman.
Okay.
I've never liked Star Trek.
Right.
Both of those movies did their job of bringing in somebody who doesn't like those to like them.
Okay. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
They did that job. Obviously, you guys who, well, you're not a fan of Superman, but
Yeah. No, Man
But-
of Steel's garbage.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Garbage is a fucking
And the second one was great.
compliment.
Yeah.
I like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yep. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Chris Pine is really good. Hopefully, he's up to snuff to be the new Green Lantern.
Yeah, there's rumors that he.
Yeah. So you were
Gonna be-
saying that they
Yeah, there's rumors that he's going to be one of 3 because there's also talk that
What other two are-
Tyrese it might actually be cast as
Tyrese
Gibson.
From,
What other Tyrese from Fast and Furious?
Oh, that's why I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no!
As John Stewart.
I don't like that.
No, I cry about it.
I don't
He's
like
fine.
that. Oh, God, they are gonna cast him. Oh God, no!
I would say cast The Rock, but he's already Black Adam.
Yeah, that's cool.
That won't stop him.
Yeah,
No.
DC will do some dumb shit like that.
no, that would be good.
I heard
No,
they
yeah,
were-
it's
So
really
they won't
good.
do that. They won't do that then.
I
Yeah.
heard that they were really
But, like-
pushing for what's that one guy who was
Idris Elba. I
yeah.
want him, but I think that was just a fan cast.
He'd be pretty good.
I heard they're
That'd be
pushing
fucking
for it,
sick.
so I hope they get him.
Who do you guys want? Okay, so it's obviously Hal and John, but like,
But
want Guy
there's also talk that his name Kyle Rayner.
yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, who would you guys
Well,
want the third one to be?
I mean, my choice, Guy Gardner, because he
fucking
can also.
Oh,
He can
that's
also-
who Chris Pine is supposed to be in talks.
Guy
to be
Gardner.
playing. Yeah, Guy Gardner.
Oh,
I can see that.
Because they based like the casting off of how he portrayed Kirk. You know, he's kind of a smart ass.
Arrogant.
But
arrogant.
yeah, he's
Stubborn.
Yeah, all those things.
He is very Guy Gardner.
I would choose Guy Gardner because he could play a villain and a protagonist as well.
And it's like, yeah, he'd be a good
Is Guy
antagonist.
Gardner a
Um,
villain?
But
Huh?
Is Guy
considering
Gardner a villain?
He becomes a
Red
villain on
Lantern.
and off.
he becomes a Red Lantern, he's
Yeah.
one of the best Red Lanterns.
But what's the Red Lantern?
Rage.
Rage.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
That would be me. I'd be a Red Lantern.
And
Yeah.
My family.
My family.
My whole
but in
family
terms
would
of
be
like
Red
cinematic
Lanterns.
universe, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kyle, because he's gay. And the new, I think 52 was it?
He's okay.
No,
I
it
mean-
was Hal Jordan.
Was it Hal Jordan?
Hal Jordan's the gay one.
No,
I
it's
thought
not.
no, it's
You're
not.
both wrong.
Hal Jordan?
It's
They made a
the-
new one, right? They
definitely
made
a gay
Green
one.
Lantern then? Because Kyle Rayner was gay.
Was it you
Kyle
that told
Rayner.
me that in the Green Lantern movie, the character that the chick that he's supposed to shack up with or whatever in the movie, that was actually a dude character?
No, I didn't.
Somebody
say
else
anything
told me
like
that then, but I mean,
But Hal Jordan's not gay.
I didn't
Neither is
think
Kyle
I was-
Rayner. It's the original Green Lantern who isn't actually like a lantern from
Oh.
Oa.
Oh, that's
I
right, yeah,
forget his
yeah,
name. I forget his name, but it's the original
And Esteban's son.
Golden Age
He's
Green Lantern.
twitching.
I'm looking it up right now.
He's about to have
He's
a fucking
gay.
stroke.
Scott
Oh my God.
something.
Scott Stapp from Creed.
Anyway,
Something with another S, I think.
No, his name's Muhammad.
that's the new Lantern.
I'm
You
dying.
think I'm kidding?
Wait, what?
There's a Muslim Lantern now. He's the newest Lantern.
Wait, his name's Muhammad?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's
God.
racist. It might be, but I just
Alan
know
Scott.
Adam Scott.
Fuck, Alan.
Alan Scott. Adam Scott is a different
Damn
person
it.
entirely. Yeah, he's gay.
He's out there.
He's the gay Lantern.
Yeah. Well, but Kyle Rayner at some point, I think not the newest one, but at some point he was gay.
I don't think he's gay.
I think he was gay.
I think
he's
he was
curious.
bi.
Probably curious.
I'm pretty sure he was bi.
Curious.
No, I think he was gay.
Alan Scott.
Alan Scott is gay. We've been on this for too long. I would want Kyle Rayner to be the third Lantern just because he's my favorite Lantern of all of them. Talking to myself now.
No, I'm hearing.
No,
So why is he your favorite?
It's like
Oh,
really
no,
hot
just
in this
because
room.
he's as a cartoonist, he was like always the most relatable. He was always the most clever Lantern. I felt. You know, his constructs were always the most creative.
Yeah, they were the most creative.
Yeah, Hal's and John's were all like military themed, and
Yeah.
Guy's are all stupid
And jockey.
and jockey. Like Kyle Rayner's the only one who actually
What?
used the ring to its full potential to me.
In the DC Marvel Company crossover series, Amalgam Comics, there appear to be two amalgams of Hal Jordan. The Iron Lantern was the amalgam of Hal Jordan and Tony Stark. His identity was known as Hal Stark.
What?
My head's exploding.
That's fucking written for you.
That is my two favorite heroes from both universes.
No one's gonna
combined.
read this on June 28th,
Yep.
2015, at fucking 8:30 at night.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Man, this is great. We're all on our phones talking.
I'm looking.
Sleep.
I'm studying right now.
You
for
should have
this
studied
podcast.
beforehand.
Yeah. God.
You okay over there, Steven? You look like you're dying.
Well, I'm not getting any of the fan. I have to make my own fan.
Do you want to swap places? I'm not getting very much, but you want to swap?
I don't want your stuff. No, I can hold that for a while.
Okay. Okay, well, since
Okay,
we're
so
done
he's
with
just
Green
he's not gay, but he's not super straight either.
Lantern. I thought. Wait, Kyle?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's gender.
they're
fluid.
saying that he's like in the closet.
I'd say he's like gender fluid. He
I
can
think he's
go
just-
either way.
Sounds curious to me. And
Yeah.
I mean, his gender.
From what I read, is that
Anyway.
he seemed like a in the closet.
Does it matter, really?
No, it doesn't matter.
I mean, that was a curiosity. But
for
like,
me, I choose him, or I guess Alan Scott at this point, because he's gay and it'll bring him views. It's
because of the relevance.
Yeah, well, not just that, but also because it's different. You know, it's not like it's like choosing a black Johnny Storm or
It's
like
like the first time they choose a gay superhero ever.
yeah.
Ever.
There you go.
Has there not been a gay superhero movie?
No, not yet.
Are you sure?
Probably in a
Pretty
parody somewhere, but like
I
not
mean,
like
Flashpoint Paradox was the closest thing we got to it.
Are you
Where
really?
Barry Allen came
Yeah.
out gay.
Who?
Barry Allen.
Barry Allen was gay in
He was-
Flashpoint. Yeah.
Like
And
in
when-
one
when he-
timeline or what?
Barry Allen when he alters the timeline by saving his mom. When he comes back to regular time, he comes back gay, and he doesn't know it.
In the movie, or is it?
Yeah,
the comic
yeah,
book?
they addressed it in
comics-
the movie.
Comics.
I
and
missed that entirely.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking to his mom, and he gets a phone call or something. And he's like, "Is that your boyfriend?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "What do you mean boyfriend?" And he's like, "It's okay," or something. You don't have to be, hide anything. We know you're gay, or whatever. Like he
Yep.
comes back gay.
Yep.
Like it's a very subtle thing, and he's just as confused as you are right now.
She's like, I guess I like guys. Oh, I guess I changed my entire life by saving my mom, and
I
now I'm
don't
gay.
know. I like the idea of Flashpoint, but I've never liked the execution of that story.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's one
The
of the
time
greatest.
travel doesn't make sense to me. Like the way him running through time affects everything doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well, DC sucks.
Yeah, I know. But like, there's just no like actual fake science or continuity there. It bothers me.
That's what I thought was gonna happen in the new one, in the show.
Yeah, but it didn't. They totally just non-Flashpointed us.
Like if they did that and they made him gay, having a what's her name Iris there, it would have altered everything. And it would have been a whole new storyline you could do.
Iris is a guy. His name is Aaron.
Yeah.
Isidro.
Oh god.
Okay.
Osiris.
Sad.
Speaking of 6 sci-fi movies, Independence Day 2.
Oh yeah.
Started
You said
filming.
Will Smith wasn't gonna be
Will
in it,
Smith
right?
is not in it.
Jaden
That's
Smith
sad.
is.
Is he?
No, I don't know.
I would have been okay with that.
What?
I thought you hated Jaden Smith.
No, I do.
You hate
Yes.
Jaden Smith.
I
You don't
don't-
care for Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious on social media.
Yes, but that's not him acting.
I know.
It would have been
That's
cool.
him.
I mean, they could have killed off Will Smith's character and have him be like.
No, he's a war
Why
hero.
would you
Well, that's why he's a war hero, and then have
Oh,
his
no.
son.
He's like, no.
Have his son be like.
Dude, okay.
Like,
let
have
me-
to live under
let me-
that pressure.
Let me cut you off real quick before you continue with that. I can't stand it when they kill off like a good character off screen. That's such an insult to the actor and the character.
Well, they're
Yeah.
basically
they
doing
did.
it anyways.
No,
They're
but they did it in. I know that, but well, that's if they won't kill him, hopefully. But they did that with like the X-Men, Days of Future Past. Like, oh, cool, Banshee, one of the primary characters in that movie.
Dead.
Like, oh, he just died. Like, yeah, they captured him and then they
Dead.
stole his powers. Like,
Oh yeah.
The Pixie Girl, dead.
he's dead.
Angie, dead.
Yeah. Emma Frost, wasn't she killed too?
Somehow.
Yeah.
Dead. Even though she was around in...
Azazel, dead.
Yeah.
Well, not before fucking Mystique.
Apparently.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was, you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though. It's just like, oh man, by the way, these characters that you know, we're just going to commemorate them with a fucking little wall of trinkets.
Here's a little file and some trinkets.
Well, I
on
mean,
the
with
wall.
characters like that, like in X-Men, that's because they're part of the storyline. Like Emma Frost should have still been there by the time they got older.
Okay, but they killed all the other characters that were in that movie too. Sorry if you haven't seen X-Men Days of Future Past, but it's been over 6 months, so I don't care.
It's been a year.
What's wrong with
It's
you?
been more than a
It's on
year,
Blu-ray
No,
now.
my rule is 6 months. Once it passes 6 months, then,
A little bit over a
Then you don't have to declare spoilers.
yeah, then I don't give a shit. Then it's on you.
I say a
Um,
year.
Yeah.
No.
I say well, not a year, but by
This
the time it
is
takes
off topic.
by the time it takes to get to DVD.
Like, you should, yeah, it's lame to kill a character off screen.
Yeah, I
Same
mean,
reasons also.
but here it doesn't matter. Like it's been so many
think it
years.
does.
Like you expect him to die.
No, I wouldn't.
No, it'd be like in Jurassic World killing off Alan Grant. For
Yeah,
no reason.
exactly. Yes, it would be exactly that.
It's
He was dying in the third one.
He survived the original trilogy, and you're just gonna write his character off screen like that?
He was dying in the third one.
Alan Grant?
How?
Oh,
how-
Alan Grant. I thought you meant Hammond.
No, not him.
No.
I was like, he's dying in the third one.
That's different because the actor actually did die.
But not right after the third one.
No, he died after the second one.
No.
Who, Hammond?
No, he died recently.
You
Hammond?
sure?
He died last
Hammond was in
year.
the third one.
Was he in the third one?
Yeah,
He died last year, dude.
wasn't he? No, he
I
wasn't.
don't
He
think
was
so.
not in the third
No,
one.
he was not in the third one.
He was in the second
The
one.
second
Yeah.
one.
But he died last
They're
year.
near fucking
I remember
Jurassic
this.
Park.
I was in Universal Studios.
They're near
man.
Jurassic Park.
I've been watching them all. Like,
I need to get those.
Not enough, apparently.
He must have been really old, man.
And not even in
But
order.
yeah, but anyways, your
But like I
analogy
was
was
saying, yeah.
fucking right on
Like-
the
like killing Alan Grant
nail on the
off.
head there.
On screen, off screen.
Mm.
It's a disservice to the character who
Did they kill him
survived. Alan Grant? No, he wasn't
No,
killed
but
off.
that's
He just
what
wasn't
he's
mentioned.
comparing. It's an analogy. Like if they kill off Will Smith's character,
Oh.
like they say that he died, it'd be the same thing as killing Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
That's
if
not-
they talked about in Jurassic World.
And that's not to say he has to be in the movie. He doesn't have to be in the movie,
Yeah.
but they also don't have to kill him.
Oh.
They don't have to mention him. He's just not around. It's fine. He's off with his wife.
I think they would have to mention him
They
because
would have
Jada
to
Pinkett's
mention
going to be in it.
Right.
She's the wife.
Right.
But anyways, back
He's going to be dead.
They're
God
gonna
damn
kill
it.
him off.
He's going to be fucking dead.
Probably gonna be dead.
Thanks for ruining my night.
It
Unless-
would have been even worse if you didn't figure that out.
Unless he's not on as a contract and he's just a cameo, and you see him die in the movie.
But he's not gonna be in it.
Unless maybe he's not
I just want
completely
him
signed
to
yet.
just to come back, and he's like, "Welcome to Earth," and then
Ends the movie.
Yeah.
At the
Yes! Independence Day 3 coming.
Yeah.
You're the alien in the third one.
We're invading the alien planet.
Welcome to Earth again.
Yes. I'll buy it.
I was watching a YouTube video about like everything wrong with Independence Day in 6 minutes or less.
Yeah.
And there's one that got me where like Jeff Goldblum, like his virus, I forgot the name of the virus, but like it's a really basic virus for like a super alien.
Isn't it just like a Trojan?
Yeah, it was the Trojan horse one.
Yeah.
And it was just so simple, and like the guy was explaining, he's like, no, like that's not possible. Like these aliens are like way beyond our knowledge. Like a simple
I don't know,
virus like
man.
that
Have
would
you seen War of the Worlds?
not-
They got killed by the common
There's
cold.
probably a video about that I haven't seen yet. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of things wrong
Citizens
with
is
like
great.
like there's
I
a
like
part where
Citizens.
like they're also talking like in the beginning of the movie where like they just missed this huge fucking ship that was coming to the planet until it got there. Like that doesn't make sense when like they knew it was coming. Like
When they have
we just
satellites
missed
that
it.
detect shit.
Exactly. It's like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love the
Okay.
movie. I'm just,
Yeah,
like,
I get it
the
too.
guy was like
Okay.
really picky
To,
about
to
everything.
touch on that,
That's funny.
they can detect asteroids fucking thousands of miles away from us.
That will
to
never
make-
hit.
Yeah, that have a chance of hitting, but they let a fucking alien spaceship enter our atmosphere.
Oh,
He
okay.
time warped right into Earth.
And then like another thing is like, how do they know which landmark to go to? Like the specific place. Like,
Yeah,
the
right
last-
over the White House.
Yeah.
And right, yeah.
in the last time, like they just go to the specific area,
They
and then
studied
like
us.
you know
Did you
the
know that?
you know the huh?
They studied us. Didn't you know that?
Probably, but like they don't explain it at all.
It's not explained in the movie, but
and
you
then-
can explain it.
There's so
off
many
screen.
movies that are guilty of that. Like fucking Transformers 3 just pissed me off so bad. I love that movie. I love all four of those movies.
Me too.
So
But Transformers
insane.
3, they put the they have like the little teleporting pillars or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But they put them like okay, they do put them in other countries, but they have their main fight where all the Autobots are. It's like
New York.
why wouldn't it was in Chicago?
Chicago?
But
Yeah, once you go.
if
Oh, that's right,
if
yeah.
you're gonna put pillars in other countries and you're gonna invade Earth, why wouldn't you start where the Autobots aren't?
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
There's also
Maybe get the Autobots out of the way before you invade the rest
I
of
was
the
thinking
planet.
that.
I think you have a better chance of invading by taking over the rest of the planet first, where
I
there's
don't
no
know.
defense.
Priorities.
Michael Bay movie, dude.
I know. Well,
Yeah,
Transformers, fucking robots
because
shooting.
Michael Bay.
Yeah. But anyways, you know the part in the scene where
They
like,
do
the
the same
president.
shit in Star Wars, though. The Battle of Hoth, they could literally go anywhere into space, but they choose the one fucking spot where there's a fucking Imperial blockade. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's true. That's true.
Like, oh man,
Don't
Battle of
remember.
Hoth, let's fucking take off and go straight into space where there's everything there.
In the meanwhile, somebody could have just been like, okay, while you're distracted, I'm going to go around.
Yeah. Go this way.
Exactly. So yeah, so it's not unique to that movie.
But anyways, back to the video. You know the part where like the president's going in their plane to like escape the White House because they're about to blow up.
Yeah.
They get in the plane and like you see the plane leaving and this huge explosion behind him. Like it does not make, they would not live that. Like the guy was like explaining in slow motion, like yeah, no, like, and he just gave it a point for like being awful. Another part was like, fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in that movie.
Star Trek 4. Okay. What else coming up? Dean Morgan possibly playing Thomas Wayne in Batman vs
I
Superman.
don't know who that is.
He was the comedian in Watchmen.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I heard another rumor, another role
I
he
don't-
would possibly be playing.
Although they have to give him a lot of makeup, I think, or
Well, I
change
mean,
his hair
it's
color a
it's
lot.
probably going to be a flashback.
Okay.
Because he's rather young. He's like 30.
They made him look older.
Here's the thing. I've never really thought of Thomas Wayne as a grizzled character. I've never thought of him as a grizzled character. That was more Bruce Wayne's job as an adult.
So like the Batman Begins version of Thomas Wayne is...
I liked it.
He's just a guy.
He's just a dude.
Nice guy.
Kind
Just
of
a guy.
Unimportant character.
Yeah.
Other than him dying.
And see,
and
but
making
even
Batman.
that being said, I could still imagine that dude in the Flashpoint. Like if he fucking
was that
lost
Batman?
his shit,
Okay.
I could still imagine him being an evil, or not evil, but you know what I mean, like a vicious Batman.
An anti-hero.
This could be a hint at maybe a Flashpoint movie timeline.
I don't know about that.
Please don't. Like, I'm not ready. Like, nope. Get your main shit right first, DC, before you try and offshoot to other things.
I mean,
I
what
don't think
other
it's-
reason would they have a important face to portray a character like Thomas Wayne?
They just want someone with good acting chops who will be like it probably won't just be one flashback. He'll probably have a consistent role.
My parents are dead.
Yeah, my parents are dead.
I was a
He'll
boy.
probably be thinking about his dad a
Now I'm a
lot.
bat.
He'll probably be thinking about his dad a lot, and so they want an actor who can,
Could be.
a good actor who will deliver that. I don't think saying that this action, this guy who played the comedian.
I don't know, it definitely is something to think about.
I feel like
I think it's too early to say they're setting up Flashpoint. That was like
yeah.
you said.
I feel though that it's probably gonna be flashback scenes in the sense that, just like in Batman Begins, where he's like, "Why do we fall, Bruce? So we learn to pick ourselves back up." I think it's gonna be something along those lines,
Yeah.
where he's gonna draw from his points of inspiration from his father
I want to think about that,
as a hero.
but I automatically assume that they're trying to fuck it up by rushing things and thinking already about Flashpoint.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past DC to be thinking about Flashpoint this early in the game.
I don't have any faith in them.
Yeah.
I don't either, but at this point, they need to
The
catch
only
up.
faith I have in them is Ben Affleck.
They need to catch up, and at this point, I think that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way of catching up.
You know who's doing shit right?
Marvel?
Marvel. Because you know who's coming to fucking Daredevil next season?
Punisher.
Goddamn Punisher. With Shane from Walking Dead.
Shane from Walking Dead.
I wouldn't have picked him, but I'm
Mentioned
okay
that
with it
already.
at the same time.
I would have picked Dean Morgan before Shane, actually.
Who's the-
Dude, that would have been fucking
The comedian.
sick.
As Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been sick.
That would have been dope as hell. Actually, that's what it was. I heard he was going to be Punisher.
I heard Tom Hardy was gonna be Punisher.
That would have been
Tom Hardy
cool.
wanted to be Punisher, but they didn't ask him.
They were like, nah.
He's too expensive, I think, wouldn't it?
Well, if
I mean,
he
it's
wants
Marvel,
to do
but-
it, if he wanted to do it, he'd probably take it,
Yeah,
for...
Marvel
I
can
guess.
cast fucking anybody.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Nobody's too expensive for Marvel.
No way, dude.
They got that Disney money.
The Disney mom, dad, sugar daddy.
They do.
No, yeah, so that'll be cool. Punisher season
Take that,
2.
DC.
Yeah, and then we're recently seeing that supposedly they're thinking season 2 of Daredevil was going to be somewhat of a Punisher versus Daredevil.
That's what that's what you said. That's what
they're
I've heard.
that's
It,
what they're
it makes me
casting
think
it
of
as.
like classic comics, like
That's good.
like older comic. Well, I mean they do that now too, but I mean where the entire story arc is just
Them.
two characters fighting each other.
Yeah, I feel like there wasn't enough of that in the first season. Like, I would have liked more...
Yeah, it's that version of Kingpin. I don't think of him as a fighter, even though he was a vicious monster.
No.
Yeah, he was a beast.
I know. That's not what I'm getting at. What I mean is, like, there was a lot of indirect conflict between Kingpin and Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh,
You wanna
no.
say something?
Oh, I was going to let you finish.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
He's done.
I
Oh,
was,
you're done.
I
Oh,
was-
no, because that
nothing
was something
important.
cool, like, watching... We all watched Jurassic World. He comes out in it.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio is in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took me a little bit to recognize him
Yeah.
because he had hair
And a
first
goat-
of all
and a goatee.
and a goatee and just I feel
looked thinner,
his,
too.
his prosthetic head or whatever it is on Daredevil, it makes him look totally different. Like he looks like a fat person.
And his voice is different. He
Yeah.
changed his voice purposely. Now I know exactly which actor that is because I never checked.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
like now I've seen this guy in so many other things because because he's bald. He's
No,
always
he has
wearing
hair.
a suit,
Yeah, he's
and like
Law and
I don't
Order.
recognize him.
You want to really not recognize him? Watch Men in Black again.
Oh
Who's he in Men
shit!
in Black?
The Edgar, the Roach.
Oh shit!
Sugar and water, like more. And then that's him. That's Vincent D'Onofrio as the bug.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It is.
It is him.
Yeah, that's right. It
That's
is
him.
him.
But that was when he was like skinny.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
super young and thin.
Oh, I
and had like
remember
a bunch
that.
of hair.
He's such a good actor.
He's great.
Yeah.
No, but I saw that and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And like the whole movie, I was like that
I like
until I got home and I saw the trailer on a YouTube ad. I was like, that's him.
how yeah.
Oh my god.
Kingpin.
I like how the second he walks on screen though, he's the asshole in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
You just can't. change
American.
But yeah, like I wish there was more direct conflict with
that. We
Kingpin.
should talk about that.
I think there should be in the second film. I mean, season.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be focusing on Punisher.
Also with him, like, well, I mean,
Kingpin's gonna be working shit from in prison.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get out till the end.
what didn't he already?
And that'll
get out?
probably be when the team up happens.
He got out already, didn't he?
No, it ends with him going to jail.
It ends with him looking at the wall,
at the white
Oh, that's
wall.
what the white
trying
wall.
to decide what kind of man he's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the prison wall just staring at it and just, oh, yeah, that's true.
That
That was really
show's
good.
written so fucking
That was
well.
powerful.
It was deep. Yeah.
Powerful for sure.
So she said,
Damn good writing.
did we talk about Jurassic World last time?
I don't think we did.
We did not.
I think that's worth talking about.
All right.
Okay.
We've all seen it,
Okay.
right?
We're still
Real quick, spoilers in case
Jurassic
Man,
World.
this is
You
just
haven't
full
seen it yet?
spoilers.
That's fine. Fuck it. You're listening to
It's-
us. We're talking about current shit.
It's spoilers from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
Steven, what did you want? What was the highlight of the movie for you?
Jurassic World. Yeah.
Um,
Why are you bringing it up?
the highlight of it was just like, I think it was just like yours too. Like when like they get to the island, and like they're in the tram, and then like the huge gate opens,
Yeah.
and then the music starts. It's just like, yes.
Dude, we have a loop at work for the Jurassic
Lego
World game,
Jurassic
the Lego Jurassic
Yeah.
World. Like, the music kicks up, like, oh, it makes me so happy.
The best
And
part,
then you get a shit customer.
the best part of watching that introduction or like that part was just like knowing like you're all gonna fucking die.
yeah.
Look at all those little
That
dots. Like
movie's-
you're all
The
doomed.
movie's fucking gnarly as far as people
yeah.
getting killed.
No, yeah.
Dude, that girl,
But-
the poor girl, she got fucking eaten like a lot.
Like
and
twice.
She didn't even do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
she
Kind of.
lost
She's a
the
shitty.
kids.
Yeah,
She
she's a
was
shitty.
shitty babysitter.
I
But
don't
they
think-
also abandoned her on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she deserved to die like
Not
that.
like that.
But like maybe go missing.
They made
I don't
out.
know.
They made it out of their way to like make it so for you to notice her. Like you had to see her die.
Like when he picked her up, I'm like, oh man, he's gonna drop her. He's gonna drop her somewhere, or she's
It
gonna get
does,
really hurt.
But then,
And like,
drops
and then the pterodactyl goes to the water, and I'm like, oh wait, I think
Oh,
I've seen this
no.
part. No, and then he just comes out and eats
You
him.
know
Like,
what, though?
fuck.
It didn't happen. I thought it was gonna happen that way, and I was like, okay, that's not as bad. But they drop her in the water.
And then
She's
it-
fucking drowning.
oh, dude.
And
And
he
he
yeah.
picks her back
yeah,
up.
he's pecking at her, trying to pick her up. He picks her up, and then the fucking monster chomps
Yep.
it up. I was like,
Did you guys also, of course, because they made them like hybrids. Did you see the hybrid pterodactyl with like the T-Rex face?
Yeah,
Yeah, what
that
the
freaked me
fuck?
out.
That was so cool.
Like, what the
It's so
fuck
I was
is
so
that?
confused.
It makes sense. It
well,
makes sense.
it came out in
because-
the trailer, and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck this
I didn't
is.
see it.
It came out on the trailer?
Visually,
Yeah, it was
it threw me
I don't-
off.
yeah,
I was like,
I
what the
don't know
fuck am
what's
I?
happening
What am I
right now.
looking at?
I was like, oh, this is a new creature. I'm like, wait, no, they're hybrids. Like they made them in a
I
fucking
didn't
lab.
even think of that.
So
Yeah, they
dumb.
must have been hybrids. I was trying to
'Cause-
figure out what dinosaur it was.
Yeah, I'm like, wait,
One of the-
pterodactyl. Okay.
One of the things I really like, going back to the whole tram thing, is how they acknowledge that the gate. They're like, we even repurposed some of the materials from the original Jurassic Park.
Well, no, it was
That
the same
opened-
gate.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like they
Yeah.
repurposed the gate from the original park 20 years ago. I was like, oh fuck, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
One thing I wish the movie touched on that it super doesn't is how they managed to open up a park in the first place.
Yeah.
After what happened, not only on the island, but in San Diego a couple years after that.
2 and 3 are pretty much just retconned.
Are they?
Well, because you notice they didn't reference
They
anything,
didn't-
Yeah.
anything
Actually,
at all.
I think I heard somewhere
That's
that
true. They didn't reference anything from 2 and 3.
IGN has a really cool article about like apparently Jurassic World. They should have done their marketing a little bit better, like make it more public knowledge. They have like these
Their website.
fake websites for like InGen and
Mhm.
the different the labs
Yeah.
or whatever.
the guy, what's his name?
Dr. Wu.
Dr.
Yeah.
Wu.
Which
He had it-
didn't die, and he's missing now.
Yeah,
He
there's
has
no
some
website.
embryos and stuff too.
Yeah.
DNA of that.
So we're gonna be
Indominus
seeing a
Rex.
Jurassic World 2 pretty soon, like maybe
Not
2 years.
soon, but yeah,
Maybe.
probably 2-3 years.
2 years.
But I like that. I called it. I kind of wanted to just leave. I'm like, called it, and I wanted to leave the theater.
With what?
The dinosaur.
What do you mean?
Back when we started talking about it, I was like, it has to be a Velociraptor. I
Oh,
was like,
Oh, the Indominus Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like,
my
it has to be a
God.
Velociraptor slash T-Rex.
That was a cool moment. Like
Oh, when you find out
like when
it's
he's like
Velociraptor?
what's his name? I want to say Chris Pratt, but what's his real name in the movie?
I don't remember his name in the movie. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Star-Lord.
It's like okay,
Yeah.
Star-Lord.
when he's just like, oh, no wonder they didn't tell us what this was. It's
Yeah.
also part
Smart
Velociraptor.
Raptor.
Oh, it
Raptor.
also it had that kind of not really that scene that you like from Jurassic Part 2 when they're in the grass.
That's my favorite.
Oh, that's your favorite part.
Yeah.
And you see them
It's the
jumping
third
into
one.
the.
Oh, that's
no,
from
no,
number
that's
one. That's
That's
fucking-
the first one.
No,
Yeah,
it's from the
that's
first
one?
It's the
Wait,
first one.
which part? Wait,
Oh,
which part are you
no,
talking
no,
about?
no,
No,
it's
no,
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 when
that's
you see their
Lost
trails in the
World.
grass.
Yeah, that's
That's
Lost
a
World.
sick.
It's
Lost
kind
World.
of, yeah.
That's what I.
It's
That's
kind of like
yeah.
like
It's
not really, but
it's
kind of like
kinda
that.
like that.
I remember that's when InGen comes in and tries to like fucking
Take the
Take 'em
dinosaurs.
out.
take the dinosaurs, and there's like a bunch of them getting jumped in the
Yeah.
tall grass.
I was like, oh, he's gonna
That's like
love
my
this.
favorite part of the movie. You see
That's
the trails going after the guys, and it's sick.
And you,
Dude,
they don't even see
that
it coming.
sequence when they were fucking riding alongside the raptors was so rad to watch.
Yeah.
Just seeing them weave through
Yeah,
shit.
just the fucking, it's so cool. Oh, and I thought it was really neat. Like, the same part where it was, like, this part Raptor, and, like, they have a new alpha now, and they all look at Chris Pratt, and I'm
Oh,
like,
dude.
oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm just like, great. Now he has to fucking start over again, or like he just
That
everything he
stressed me
works for
out.
just it's done.
It's gone.
That stressed me out.
I also like that they threw in that they look different because their DNA is it's mixed
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
reptiles, and that's why they look different than they should in real life.
Yeah.
Whereas what's his name, Velociraptors,
They
I
had like
mentioned
feathers and
I mentioned that they had feathers and they were like 2 feet tall,
yeah.
and that's why they look different here because they got
And
mixed with
Dr.
all
Who was
this.
like, I remember the memo. It said bigger, cooler, I believe was a word.
I mean, it doesn't explain the last.
scarier.
the last
It's
movies.
scarier, yeah.
And they threw in like
It's nice though, because a lot of one of the issues people have with Jurassic Park in general is that the dinosaurs don't look anything like they should at all. Like,
yeah.
You know what really stressed me out in the movie? Though?
and that's just a nice like shut the fuck up.
That's the only
This
one
is
I
a
had
movie.
problems with, the Velociraptor.
It's a nice answer to those people.
Thinking about it right now, like the thing that like kind of made me a little like cringy was that like Chris Pratt and like and the girl, they're out like looking for the kids, right? And he's holding like this little rifle, and he knows what he's up against, and like I'm like that's not gonna help. I'm just like,
help.
It's
Uh,
fucking comfort for your
Yeah.
brain.
yeah, I mean, but I'm just like it's not gonna work. I'm just like whatever. I'm like he can't die anyways, but okay.
You know what?
Speaking of that, the heels.
He's got
Ah, damn it! You
he's
beat me
got
to
plot
it.
armor.
Oh, that's a good. Oh,
Yeah, I was
Which-
gonna say what amazed me the fucking most was they're doing the whole movie in heels.
I was gonna get to that too. I told you right away.
Yeah.
Like it was that same night. I texted him. I was like, there's a couple parts that like bothered me.
we
And it was
could have
that
said. Yeah,
part.
we could have
That
said
was
at
like
the same
the
time.
worst part.
Yes.
It's
And
like
you don't
she was in
realize
heels
it.
the whole movie, or
Yeah,
what?
she's in heels the whole movie. You
And
don't
they
realize
showed it off too. Like they made it.
No, yeah, they
They-
emphasized that.
Yeah, they emphasize it to show off their heels.
You don't realize it though until the very end when she's getting the T-Rex and you see it's a shot of her heels
Yeah.
panning up.
And she's
with
just
the
Well, no,
red flare.
he
fucking
says it. He's
booking
like,
it.
you're in heels. Just take them off. When they
Yeah,
jump
but,
into the water.
but
she
you don't.
doesn't.
You
But she doesn't.
You don't really see her feet after that.
You don't.
That's true.
Until the T-Rex part.
Yeah.
You assume she probably took them off.
Now watching it again, you probably look at her feet.
Yeah, and you'll be like, "Fuck, you're doing all this."
How
heels.
cool was it that they found the original
See,
station?
I didn't know that it was the original. Oh no, the original station. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say the original Rex, but we'll go. Yeah, the original station. That I got fucking chills.
When they found the bounder and everything.
Yeah, dude. The
And then they
fucking
lit her on fire.
what,
That's
when the fucking Indominus Rex comes down and smashes the skeleton that was in the.
Oh, that's one thing that I told Steven about the Indominus Rex. Chris Pratt's character wasn't there when they explained what things were in that dinosaur, and when he finally gets out and he starts like sniffing for Chris
right.
Pratt, he goes into the car and he automatically, I'm gonna fucking throw oil on myself.
I think it's because he knows to do that because he works with raptors.
Maybe
Well,
because-
no, those
He's a
the animal got that from a snake. They
no,
said
the heat sensing thing.
Yeah, that heat sensing thing. You got it from
I
a
think
snake.
he
under
does
a
that because he
car.
works with animals.
He's under a car too.
I don't think it's because he knew what was in the.
maybe because he knew it was a
Oh, okay.
reptile. So
I don't
like,
know.
Yeah.
that's
It's
how
just-
most
I
reptiles.
think you're
like-
looking too much into it.
I
Yeah,
didn't like that
it's-
because like they made it like they got this because of that and he has this because of this.
Yeah, that's
like-
for the scientific part of it. For
And he was telling that to the chick. That's why I was like,
But what we're saying is Chris Pratt doesn't need to know that because he works with animals. He assumed that it would either smell him or something.
yeah.
Was he like special forces too? So,
Yeah, he was a Marine or a Navy.
So
guy.
he's probably trained to
I
hide
understand
his,
that,
his
but
scent.
I'm just saying, like, how does he know that it's
because he
that
works with
it'll
animals.
train.
that it'll help?
Because
Not
he
all
works with
animals have heat
animals.
sensors.
No,
Because
he
he's
wasn't hiding himself
trained,
from the heat
like-
sensor. I assumed he was hiding with smell.
No,
Yeah.
it's because he has that snake thing where he can see the heat.
And that's why I was saying he was hiding under a car because the car was hot. They were just riding in it to get there.
I don't know. I don't like that.
I feel like you're looking too much into it.
I think it was fucking cool though. Like before that happens, where like she claws on the walls to make it look like she
Dude.
did.
Oh, fuck.
And they're
That
like,
was fucking
no,
shady.
she's still in there because like they saw her tracking thing and like, no, she's in there.
She's in the cage.
Dude,
Fuck.
how about even more baller was that scene that they used in the trailer when they show the full part of it that it can camouflage.
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit was
Oh.
fucking
it can camouflage.
Just fucking snap. I was like, that was fucking
He
awesome.
got some shots in there before he died though.
I like the part where he's like, "You made him white," and he's like, "Yeah, made him look scarier, right?" He's like, "Yeah, even the adults were gonna have nightmares."
Yeah.
I was like, "Hell yeah,
Yeah.
That
that's
thing looks fucking scary.
yeah."
Oh no, you were mentioning
Fucking red eyes.
You didn't notice it was the original T-Rex.
Yeah. The Rexy apparently, as it's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I got-
didn't know this,
I
but
don't get
whatever.
that
It's,
name.
Yeah.
apparently, it's knowledge. But yeah, that's the original T-Rex from Jurassic Park. I didn't notice that because apparently it's got the claw marks from the raptors, which I didn't notice.
They're small details. I didn't notice either.
But that's rad.
Yeah.
You notice that I noticed that at the very end when like he comes out and he roars like at the whole park, like from the mountainside. And like,
he's on the
helipad.
He's got the fresh cuts, but he's also got like
right. But you also see that
too. Like scars.
He's still the fucking best.
Yeah. Fucking king.
Like that's right. I thought it was cool though, like when they mentioned that like. It was cool that like Chris Pratt brought the point that like you've kept this creature like in isolation its entire life and it doesn't know anything outside these walls.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look for itself like in the food chain.
Yeah.
And at the very end, it just discovers it.
Put it in its place.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, it was super cool.
So like it wasn't killing anymore; it was killing for
not to
sport,
mention he never had any practice either, fighting a dinosaur like that.
Well, how do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
that was his first official like brawl. I guess you say.
Yeah. Wait.
When it fucking broke that, when it ate that ankylosaurus head.
That was
Oh.
Flipped him over.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You know what would be a cool ride? What those kids went through?
The gyrosphere.
Dude, fuck that.
And then somehow you escape? I don't know.
Dude, that was serious.
Okay, how was it when like when the Velociraptors are loose free and they're going after the people and like Chris Pratt has that kiss with the woman?
Yeah.
That was very anticlimactic. It was just like
it was a little forced. I felt.
I was like
unnecessary.
Yeah.
I like the little.
Hey, didn't he do it because she fucking saved his life?
Yeah.
I can see
why, but I just
I didn't feel it was forced. Really.
In the overall movie, I felt like it was unnecessary.
Their relationship was forced.
Yeah, like I was like, it didn't fit right with that moment for me. I was like, maybe they'll kiss at the end. I was expecting that.
The reason they made sense, I just didn't care for it. It didn't fit to me.
I like the Mr. DNA pop up on the side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Ian Malcolm's book.
Malcolm's book is in the desk.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and the Dilophosaurus hologram was cool.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Also, I saw an article.
Where she puts Chris in the button.
So smart.
Yeah. I heard someone saying that in the audience.
That was a kid. It was a kid that did it. It wasn't her.
The youngest boy.
Smash
the button.
And someone in the audience was like, "Oh, good tactic."
You were saying
I saw this in this article online. One of the Easter eggs was that they called back to the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3.
Really?
Yeah.
The skeleton that the T-Rex busts through right before it fights the D-Rex is a Spinosaurus. So it's like,
that's cool.
Fuck you! It's like it's got its revenge because it got killed by a Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3.
Not Rexy, but it was
T-Rex. A T-Rex got killed by a Spinosaurus.
Right, because didn't it go against like 2 T-Rexes in the third one?
Spinosaurus?
No, you're thinking King Kong.
King
King Kong fucking broke those T-Rexes' heads.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
The Spinosaurus bit on its neck and then broke its neck.
Yeah. So 3 had some cool parts. Like
I like 3. Yeah, I really did.
I like 2. Yeah, I've seen that many times.
The pterodactyl part is the best part of that movie.
Dude, it freaked me out when it was fucking just
attacking
that dude.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that movie a couple times and I can still forget. Did that guy die?
No.
Right then?
No, he comes back.
He comes back later, right? Okay, he saves him.
He falls into the water and I guess they find him.
Yeah.
You know the guy in the very beginning when like their plane crashes or whatever happens, and like he has like this mustache, he's bald. Do you remember him?
Oh yeah.
He dies like towards the beginning of like.
He's the one that had the phone, right?
I think so. Yeah. He's like funny looking and like he gets like the Velociraptor comes and gets his neck and like with its claw just snaps it.
Yeah. No, he puts him there as bait to have everybody come help him.
Yeah.
And then, but nobody does. And when he finds out that he's not coming down, he's like, "All right, fuck it," and he fucking dips.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy, he's in fucking Sesame Street. I'm not
even
in
episodes of Sesame Street.
No, like he's
a regular.
Yeah, a regular in Sesame Street.
That's funny.
He's in Elmo's world. He's part of that.
That'll fuck some kids
crazy.
up. Is he the mailman in Elmo?
The what?
The mailman?
No, he's the guy with like who can't talk.
I don't know.
Also, one of the things I liked from the movie was the reference to the park by the shirt that he bought it on eBay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like I bought it on eBay for like $300.
Like it was $150.
As soon as I saw the actor,
as
soon as I saw the actor, I thought, no, I'm like that from
New Girl.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, it's cool.
Dude, he's so fucking funny in that.
Don't you think it's in bad taste? I mean, people died,
but it's cool.
And when Chris Pratt, like, you know how like he's like, oh man.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's funny how he lives on that island. I mean, he works there, and just a few miles out, you can go into the original building and find all this cool shit, like the Jeep that apparently still works. And
Well, they had to fix it up.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
And apparently the guy knew how to fix it too.
Well, they
conveniently
explained it a little bit. Like they worked on cars with their grandpa.
Yeah, it's just like
Like,
that's all you needed to
one
say.
thing- one
and
thing
they
that
were
I
like,
would-
okay.
that I would have
Moving
liked
on.
if he was that smart enough to do that, and the other kid was smart enough to put the hologram to scare the Velociraptor. I was thinking maybe you can get the fucking the
Night vision.
night vision, because it also had not heat vision but Thermal.
vision.
if a dinosaur's around and trying to eat you.
Doesn't matter because the thermal vision didn't work at first. Remember they had the thermal scanners and that's why they couldn't find
That's
it
true.
in the cage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would have thought about taking it.
And so they had to go to Los
I didn't know it
Angeles
didn't
with
work, but I would have taken
the
it
tracker.
because
I love that they put the goggles in there.
yeah,
God, so like
it was like the owl from Clash of the Titans.
Yes.
or Wrath of the Titans.
That movie was completely nostalgic for everyone. who
It hits
watched
that
the original.
nostalgia string perfectly.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
From the
Since you made my
music
part,
to
didn't
the
it?
obvious Easter
the
eggs.
music,
to
the old park or the old like the main
the old
building.
visitor center. Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy. Like how fucking shitty that place looked in this movie.
Yeah. It's fucking overrun by nature, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Or how
But
they
It
let
didn't
that,
seem like it was even the same area at all.
like,
Cause
how they let that happen. It's crazy for me.
It's kind of hard to believe nature overran it that much in 20
because
years.
in the first movie, it seemed like such an open area with like a front open
Yeah.
like driveway or whatever.
With like a lake in front of that.
I can kind of see because the plants there are also prehistoric,
Yeah.
so I can see
yeah.
why it would overrun it over
It
20
was
years.
so good. I'm watching
It was
again.
a great movie.
And the obvious line that we all wanted, well, at least that me and Steven wanted, that never came out.
Which one?
Thinking that Chris Pratt would say it because
Clever girl.
no,
Oh no.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Well, no. Keep going.
it's a line that it was I think much needed.
Would have been fucking hilarious.
What's the line?
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh.
That would not have been right at all.
Chris
I would have been
Pratt-
mad.
Chris
I would have been
Pratt
mad.
would say it though.
No, he
No.
wouldn't because it's
He
a girl.
would.
Chris Pratt would,
Yeah,
but
But
not,
they're
not
all
his
girls,
character. Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
but still.
Although-
no, but like okay,
Oh, the
Okay,
baby
wait, hold on,
Triceratops
hold on,
is
hold on,
getting
hold on.
picked up.
I never get to fucking say a sentence.
Sorry.
So like, yeah, you know what? Forget it. It's not even that great.
No, tell
I want
me.
to hear it.
Nope.
We stopped to listen to you.
No, let's talk about Batman now.
No.
I'm still Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh
How good
Say
is
it.
Lego Jurassic World look?
no, I don't
I
even remember it anymore.
I haven't played the game, but I've seen gameplay for it. It looks really good.
Looks fun.
I'm really excited to play it.
Yeah, there's
It's
different
out now,
dinosaurs.
right?
Yeah.
It came out the same day as the movie.
Yeah. Cool.
Fuck, there was something else I was gonna say. I already forgot it. Oh well.
How nice the Jeep looks.
It was. I mean, it was in storage the whole time. It was a
Yeah.
It was a broken Jeep, so
Yeah,
there's no
but-
reason for it to not look
It
good.
looks so
Yeah.
sick.
God, it was so fucking awesome.
And as dumb as it may be, like I'd visit a real Jurassic Park in a
Oh
heartbeat.
hell yeah!
I was thinking the same thing too.
I'd sign the waiver that
I know.
says
with the penis.
you
like
could possibly get chased by dinosaurs. I'll sign that shit.
Just get your blood thumbprint and just like yeah,
I'll do it,
That's my
yeah.
soul right there.
I think first I'd take like some kind of like not boot camp training, but some kind of like training,
Survival training.
At least like the minimal, like kind of like Boy Scout things.
I don't know how well those trainings cover dinosaur survival.
Yeah.
I mean, if an 8-year-old or whatever can do it in an island,
Yeah, I guess.
Like every 8-year-old.
There's a picture I
Fucking
saw of
13-year-old.
like it was just a little cartoon comic drawing, but it was the gyrosphere. And then, like, plus animal poop,
yeah.
and then it's just smeared brown all over the glass.
what should have happened.
Yeah.
It was like poop all
They
over
should
the
have
place.
smeared green all over the fucking thing.
What
Actually, yeah,
I find
grass
interesting
thing.
is like they could free roam with that thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought was like they would never ever do that in a real park.
I don't see why that
No.
would happen. Yeah.
Like they don't let you drive the safari truck at the wild animal park.
No,
Yeah,
they
I
don't. Exactly. So why would dinosaurs?
That was really fucking stupid.
I thought it was like
It's cool.
like
I
a
mean,
coaster or
yeah.
something.
Well, I mean,
It's cool for the moviegoer, but it does not make sense in the real world.
No, they would never let a
they're-
guest do that.
Yeah, there's no fucking
There's
way.
like-
Especially if there's like a line of people.
Yeah.
Unless you had VIP, like that's the equivalent of like a helicopter ride.
It would need the VIP passes. To
Well,
do
I
that.
mean-
that's the only way it makes sense.
thinking back,
But it
it,
would
was,
still
it
be a
wasn't an
guided-
enclosed
a
area
guided
with
thing.
dinosaurs that were. She said genetically altered, right, to make them nicer or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what
Maybe
she
the
said.
herbivores.
Yeah, they were herbivores.
But yeah, like
They were genetically altered to be nicer. Like they got the nicer ones and made it with the nicer ones.
They were less
whatever.
aggressive.
Yeah, less aggressive.
if the gyrospheres were real, you know there'd be shit kids
And-
just bumping into dinosaurs on purpose.
And
Yeah, that exactly. And then there wouldn't be
Yes.
people going off the track like the fucking
And
kid
the-
wanted to do.
what happened there though was like the gate door was open and they managed to get
Yeah,
there.
it just happened to be open. Like, let's have a real adventure. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's
Fucking
part of the
dumb.
movie. That's
That was
okay.
a little unclear. Was it open because of the Indominus?
No.
It just happened to be open?
It might have been
Yeah.
open like somebody tried to...
That gate, it was broken.
No,
yeah,
it was open.
It was broken open.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
It was broken open.
So it was Indominus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then it was
Okay.
broken in.
I don't know.
Because that's why the Indominus fucking found him in that forest.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Ankylosaurus was there, but they were already in that area.
Was there a trace of like when they were going through that area, like that it passed through there?
It was like,
No.
I think in the control room they were talking about how it was going further and further south, and then you see that the gate is broken, so I think you're supposed to assume that it broke through.
Oh, okay.
I guess they said it's getting closer to a perimeter fence.
Then there's a problem. Like, why didn't it kill the animals in between there? But whatever.
one of the
Well, no,
things-
because they really wandered out to the side.
real quick, one of the things that I thought of that was I thought was funny seeing, I don't know what site it was, but I think it was a comment section on Facebook, but somebody was commenting about like, man, if Chris Pratt fist bumps one of those raptors, I'm fucking lose my shit. Yeah.
I think they've done pictures of that. Like,
there's a sticker set on Facebook with a bunch of dinosaurs.
raptors
It's
like
not
that.
Jurassic Park theme, but yeah, it's two raptors.
I've sent it
Boo.
before. I fucking love it.
I don't know. Cynthia keeps giving me shit though for saying I'd go to Jurassic Park.
No,
So
no,
you
no.
can
I-
go on your own.
Too.
We,
You
it
get
could be
eaten.
a bro thing. We could all go.
I know,
yeah.
we'll go. We'll fucking canoe with Brachiosauruses and go in the gyrosphere. Look at
Fucking
the T-Rex
Fred
exhibit.
Flintstone out of a fucking Brachiosaurus and shit.
God damn it.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
You know who else does that? Batman does it.
Does he?
In Batman and Robin.
Oh shit, he does.
He does.
Oh, with George Clooney.
On in the back, it is a Brachiosaur, isn't it?
Word.
Good
Segway.
That fucking
Boom.
movie.
That was one of the. Oh, I've seen that. It was a different person, but like the top 10 worst things from that movie
Is the movie.
But is that part like that's part of it? Like,
Yeah.
and then the other part where he takes out his wallet.
It's either
It's a credit card, Batman,
yeah,
or
the
whatever.
wallet, credit card, and like each nipple on each character.
You never leave the cave without it. And no nipples on Batgirl.
No,
Yeah,
Yes.
no nipples on.
No,
that.
God
but
damn it,
also-
I wanted that.
but like
I was okay
also
with
like
that,
the part
so
when they put on their suits.
And focus on the
It's
butts.
so silly.
The
Like,
butts
yeah.
and their fucking packages.
Yeah.
When they put on the belt.
Nipple, crotch, butt.
And then I think
Also,
they emphasize the butt.
Because
touch
they
up.
turn around, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like Robin's ass, like a lot.
One detail I do have to give that movie credit for is Robin's outfit is actually just the Nightwing.
It's not
Outfit.
Yeah.
It's a Nightwing costume, just with different colors.
With the cape.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You gonna look it up?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like it has like a red.
It has
the red V or whatever.
the bird thing.
Yeah.
thing.
The Robin.
It's yeah.
The Robin, yeah.
I mean, I do have to give it credit for that. That's cool. That's a cool little Easter egg.
But that's it.
That's it. That's all that movie has going
That's
for
all
it.
that movie has.
Besides being hilarious.
And the
Oh, the Batman turn.
Oh.
That movie's notorious. For
No,
the
and then
Batman
there's
turn.
also the part where
But-
like Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze, where he goes, "Chill." I hate.
oh
that.
the freeze,
all the
ice
puns.
buns. The ice-
Chill.
Stay
I actually
cool
don't
and
mind the
chill.
ice
Oh, dude,
buns.
yeah. I didn't think of that. Except for it's blue and red.
No, yeah, but
I actually don't
You know.
mind the ice
I
buns.
liked that costume actually.
Was it?
the Robin costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Except for the nipples, it's not bad.
I totally forgot that at the end of the movie they have matching costumes.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
black and
The
silver.
silver ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back in the day, I loved that. I was like,
No, I
when
saw
I was a
that-
kid, I was like, yeah, that's so cool. They're matching costumes.
Whenever I give that
Actually,
movie,
that's a cool Robin outfit.
whenever I give that movie shit,
Yeah.
my mom's always like, you know what? You begged me to take you to see that 3 times. I saw that 3 times as a kid on purpose.
Okay, so they didn't put nerfs on her costume, but goddamn, they might as well have because it looks kind of like it. Like
It's
this,
just a
It's
cover.
outlined.
the seam,
No,
like they
it's
have like
pretty-
the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Look
like,
at
it's like
it.
she's wearing a bra
Yeah.
that barely covers.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
I
course
know.
you know.
I studied.
I actually don't mind the outfits, if it didn't have the nipples.
I don't like that she's Batgirl
I-
and not Barbara Gordon.
Ooh, valid point.
Yeah.
Wait, who is she?
She's Alfred's
Alfred's
granddaughter?
niece.
Oh, that's right.
A
That's
character that doesn't
right.
exist.
I didn't
That
even
is
think about
so
that.
right.
Well, I mean, it's like Harley Quinn was invented for
Has-
the cartoons.
was
That's
yeah,
different.
but she's a new character.
And she's a great character.
But this is just like this one time she's just added in there like, oh, Alfred has a
Alfred has a niece.
Yeah, look at
because-
that. That's a
How do you-
fucking sick costume.
How do you know that's the Batgirl?
Look how fucking chiseled that costume is.
What
though.
is they plan to
Hilarious.
have a fourth one with the real Batgirl?
No.
His abs are actually
No.
separated.
Shut up.
And Ben and
Like,
not
it looks
Ben Affleck.
cool. I don't like the
Nicolas
gloves.
Cage could have been
The gloves are kind of
Commissioner
like,
Shut up.
They look like a biker gloves, but like, and they're
I'm
too
pretty sure
long.
the only reason
But
it's
the
not.
chest and everything, besides the nipples, are great.
I'm pretty sure the only reason it's not Barbara Gordon is because they were too lazy to cast an actual Gordon character. So
Like
Batgirl
Commissioner
would,
Gordon.
Yeah,
Batgirl would
probably
make
like
sense.
money issues.
Yeah.
Budget.
So yeah, Batman. that game's fucking awesome.
Are we
And the
jumping
movie,
into that?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
why I did that segue.
Nice, smooth. Okay.
So like coming up, like yes.
So we all played Batman, or at least Steven, Noel, and I played Batman, and Esteban doesn't care about spoilers.
I really
so
don't care.
Spoilers.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
I
I want
was
to talk about this game.
half of my theories were
Proven right.
yeah.
Dude, my biggest
Which like a big chunk of it is just Jason Todd.
yeah,
which-
my theory was I fucking called that for sure.
That's
Well,
it.
everyone called it from a
Yeah,
fucking 7
especially when they
months
said
ago.
like, "Oh, Red is gonna be in it."
I like Steven's
Yeah.
thing though. He's like, yeah, I love that. I hated that it was him, but I also loved it that it was. No, what did you say? You said
What did I say? I said something like along the lines of saying like,
oh, I knew it was gonna be him, but I wish it wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I because they said it was a brand new character,
It's
which is
technically-
which is true.
And I told
Arkham
him
Knight's
that.
never
No,
heard of
but
any other thing.
It is a brand new character, but they also said he's completely original, which is false.
That was a lie.
He is
Oh.
not completely original because
He's half
Jason
original.
Todd is Arkham Knight.
I told
Jason
him
Todd
that,
is not an original.
that I
character.
like the idea just because it evolved Jason Todd from, like, it moved him away from the character of Red Hood. Just like
But it
how
also didn't,
well, just like how the Joker left the Red Hood.
because he's wearing a red hood, the Red Hood helmet.
Yeah.
It's the Arkham Knight, the bat part of the Knight outfit is over his Red Hood thing.
Yeah, so when he takes it off,
Yeah.
it like does a little switch and it's just
It
red.
turns red.
Yeah.
And so he's still Red Hood. It's
But
cooler than you're probably thinking.
It's
it is.
because he's working for Scarecrow and the
With
what are you doing?
Scarecrow.
What are you doing?
Let me look it up. Are you getting mad at it?
A little bit.
It's a lot cooler.
I
than
thought
you-
it was gonna be a completely different like outfit. Or
It's
something.
cooler than you're imagining.
He does. He changes
I'm
up a
gonna
little
try and
bit.
look it up.
What I'm hearing right now is you're basically explaining my Iron Man toy costume helmet.
What?
That's what I'm hearing. I am the Red Hood.
No, it's nothing like that.
No.
I can't even explain what this is. A piece of shit.
It's okay. So
I'm
imagine the Red Hood, like from under the Red Hood, minus the eye thing. So it's just like a blank helmet, and then over the helmet is the bat thing. Like it fits on and can take off or slide open. It's a separate piece. It's cool. Shut up.
It is cool.
I don't know. Like that.
Anyway,
I thought it was.
You don't have the right to have an opinion because you haven't played
Well,
the game. Shut up.
I mean, you're not doing it any justice at all.
Injustice.
We're doing Injustice?
Any justice.
Because it's injustice.
Anyway, but I mean, I feel like
Sorry, our descriptions are not.
I mean,
fit
I
your
expected a
imagination.
whole new outfit. If he's gonna be a whole new character or a different guy,
Actually,
a
one thing that
different
was kind of
person-
neat was after the reveal of the Arkham Knight, and the actual face part of that mask gets taken off, and the color switches the the penis face helmet.
to the red, yeah.
That
the
is
red?
a penis face. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. When Batman like rips off the chest plate, and then the next time you see him, he like
Yeah.
painted
He
the
painted
red.
the red. Not it's a bird.
It was like I think it was Robin. It was
Because
Robin.
he used to be Robin.
I'm
Yeah.
looking- He fucking puts this on it from his Red Hood costume.
So is that?
Oh, that's a fucking mask, but the way it's used, that's
it's like a Titan-
That's his Red Hood.
It's a
costume.
Titan helmet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Titan helmet. Without the hood, that's what's in the main story. Without the red hoodie.
And yeah, without the hoodie, and then also in the game after, like he that mask is not that bright red.
No, it's darker red.
Yeah,
Darker
it's like black.
Like
It's like
blood?
it's like a kind of a opaque black.
Like wine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like wine.
And you also see like there's like
The
some sort of
circuits
computer,
and,
circuits are going on in his
some Tony
helmet. so you
Stark
see-
shit going
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
it's really cool.
It's
Yeah,
really
it is.
cool.
But yeah, we all saw it coming a mile away. We knew it was the red
It
hood.
was building up to it because there's a part where
Wait, we
Batman
mentioned spoilers,
Oh,
right?
it is.
Yeah, we mentioned
Okay.
it here.
This
yeah.
is it. Oh wait, no. This
No,
is,
it's
this,
not.
This is a mock. Huh?
no,
see.
it's
No,
not.
yeah, somebody
Let me
did a
Yeah.
mock-up. That's not.
That's
That's
close though.
That's
Imagine
close.
it without the bat part. Like the helmet we just showed you, but without the bat part.
So like an alien.
I think
wearing-
that's
It's
just a
removable.
mock-up image because that looks like they just took off the ears.
So he's basically wearing like a headset.
Kind of. When he's
I'm gonna
Arkham
try.
Knight.
I'm gonna find it.
Anyway.
It's like another mask on a mask.
The reveal,
Sorry.
well, the reveal itself isn't that shocking and isn't that crazy. Like the build-up and the story leading up to it,
It was
is
how they did it that
So
made it
well
awesome.
done.
And then there's another part that I did not see coming because I mean I don't read Batman comics, but like the part where you play as Gordon for like a minute
So, yeah,
when he goes into like
It's a
Batman Secret
flashback.
Life. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a flashback where you see like these separate chambers, and like each one of them is like these certain specific person
Right.
who like
you played
because
Arkham City, right?
you can't you, yeah you, okay you
Okay,
remember
so-
how like you want to explain that
Yeah.
part?
Okay. So in the problem, the conflict in Arkham City is that Joker has sent his blood out to hospitals as well as injecting Batman with it because he's poisoned. So Batman has to find a
So
cure.
he has to find a cure.
Okay. So Batman stopped people from getting that blood Almost. There's a group of people who were injected with the blood, and they're turning into Jokers.
Yeah.
So that's, so Batman is seeing that, and he's like, oh shit, that's going to happen to me. We need to find a cure for this.
The Red Hood toy, you can actually take the hood off, and it just shows the helmet. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that's where Arkham City is. Like, Batman is turning into a Joker.
Yeah. And so, like, you see in the chambers, like, there's these specific people. Like, there's a woman, there's a guy, and then there's this really big black guy. There's another guy who's, like, in the beginning, he's not. Like, it doesn't affect him. And then there's one, and there's, like, oh, there's one more person.
There's an empty cell.
And it's an empty cell, and they make you believe
Gordon's
that's
like,
for him.
where's he at?
Which it is. And then, like, later on in the later on in the game, he starts going nuts, and he sees the Joker. Like, no one else can see him except him. And like,
It's,
the Joker,
it's not even later on. It's like,
Wait, what are we
it's
talking
like
about?
right
now?
after, isn't it?
Arkham Knight.
Oh.
yeah, he sees him
Batman's
through the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So he starts. It finally hits him.
Scarecrow hits him with gas, and then the Joker crazy hits him, and he hallucinates Joker everywhere. All the
And
time.
it's really fucking creepy because there's parts where, like, you'll see Joker standing right there, and he's talking, and you'll see him, and you'll turn around again, and he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
it's really creepy.
The way they did that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's reliant on where you move the camera.
Yeah.
So if you just rotate around, he'll be standing there. He'll be talking, and then once he finishes talking, he'll rotate again. He's in a different spot.
Yeah.
And they use that mechanic really well in a lot of different places. Like, even if you don't want to sit there and listen to him, if you move on, he'll just be in the next area
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
to and keep talking.
But I kind of didn't do that sometimes.
I know.
I just stood there and I'm like, yeah.
I didn't want to miss it.
I love this.
But there were other times where I was like, oh shit, I need to
And
save
it's Mark
so-and-so.
Hamill. It's Mark Hamill.
And was this like fucked up Joker, or was it like regular
It's
Joker?
fucked up Joker.
Partially fucked up Joker.
Partially fucked up.
Not,
Like Herbie face?
not at the end
Yes.
of Arkham City, but
No,
the beginning of Arkham
More
City.
like burned skin, not herpy face.
Oh,
It's a little herpy-ish.
I don't think so.
It's the beginning of Arkham City.
It's just like burned flesh.
got it.
Not when he's like full-blown AIDS at the end of Arkham City.
Got it.
Okay, the part that freaked me out, because, okay, there's just... Okay, we were talking about this earlier,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure it freaked you out, too. The fucking Man-Bat part.
Yep.
Yeah.
See?
Did you shit your pants too?
Yep.
I shit my pants.
I was playing with a headset on.
Oh, that's even
I had that
worse.
shit cranked up.
You heard us talking about it, right? You know what
Yeah.
happens? Okay, so basically you're flying through Gotham City.
You beat a
Go-
specific mission, I think. And
Yeah,
then,
it's a random building. You're just shooting, you're doing your zipline thing, and you hit a building edge, and then fucking Man-Bat peers over it
Just,
at
like,
you and just
screeches
screams
at
in your face.
Yeah, and then he just flies off,
And that starts the Man-Bat storyline.
and he, like, you'll see him, like, screeching and, like, flying around Gotham, and, like, this specific island. I think
fucking
it's
tackle him.
Did
Founders
Joker
Island?
get you guys?
Yeah, I got Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joker.
God damn
Joker
it.
got me. And here's the thing. I knew he was there too because I remember when I was on top of a building and I fucking zoomed in. Like, oh, Joker's over there. I want to go over there and see what he has to say. And I was just waiting to go up there and talk to him. And when I fucking start climbing, he's like, ah! He like fucking laughs in your face. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit!
You son of a bitch.
I didn't even see him. Like, I was just like, okay.
Yeah, no, it was.
And then, like, it scared me. I'm like, God damn it, you're not even Man-Bat. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But there's another part that really freaked me out where you're you're visualizing this part where you're in the cell and you take off your helmet and you're in there, right? And you turn around and Jason Todd's like right in the middle of the fucking thing. And you're like, he came out of nowhere. And then I was with the camera, I was like this, I was like, okay, and I went a full circle and Joker's just like this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
He's just right in front of your fucking face.
Yeah, she's just like leaning on the glass like, hey, so, and then he starts talking. It's
A lot of at that point in the game, a lot of the hallucinations are kind of just
getting deeper.
They're under the Red
Exposition.
Hood exposition. They're what Joker did to Jason Todd.
Dude, which is crazy. I didn't realize like how long Jason Todd was with Joker.
Yeah, and that's why
Makes me
that's
sad.
And then by the end of the game, you realize why he's the Arkham Knight and why he hates Batman. It's because
He didn't have it.
yeah, it's
He didn't have
it's the traditional under the Red Hood thing where he was taken by Joker and beaten and tortured.
Yeah.
But Joker didn't kill him.
No, he didn't.
He sent Batman a fake tape, making
Yeah.
it look like he killed him, but he was kept under Arkham with Joker, and he tortured him there, and that's why he's the Arkham Knight. He feels like Batman left him there for like over a year.
And it's like,
It's
how long
fucked up.
did it take for you to
Batman didn't know, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
He had no knowledge of it. And he's
But
like,
yeah,
it's not
and
too
that's the
late.
typical like shitty bad guy, thing is, you did this to
It's like
me.
Harvey
It's like,
Dent.
how the fuck would I know?
Yeah.
Harvey Dent in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were supposed to save Gotham.
You're supposed to trust me.
So,
we trust him.
how does the game end?
Okay, so
I haven't gotten the full Nightfall
me
Protocol
either.
yet.
And
Okay,
apparently
okay.
Steven hasn't
Oh,
either.
okay, well, just generic.
But the ending of the
story.
game. Okay,
Oh
so
my god.
what happens?
Give me like a full, like a little summary.
Scarecrow is the main villain of the game.
Yes.
Nice. I like
Okay.
that. Refreshing.
Yeah. So it comes to a point where he's kidnapped Robin and Gordon.
This is the beginning.
This is the end of the game.
This is the end.
Oh, can I get a full summary?
Well,
fucking full
Well,
summary?
not a full like in length, like just a small, short, full summary where I can.
I mean, okay,
okay.
It's not.
Like, don't tell me side mission. Just tell me
No,
like.
Barbara
This
gets
happened because of this.
Barbara gets captured.
Barbara gets
You
captured.
rescue her.
Oh my god.
Gordon gets captured.
Barbara.
Dude, yeah, okay, real quick. She gets captured, and you try and rescue her, and Scarecrow hits you with some gas, but you don't really realize
You
it.
think he hit her with gas?
Yeah, you think he hit her with gas, and she's in this cell, and
She's in a wheelchair, by
It's the
the
same.
way.
If you've seen the trailer, the one of the first trailers that shows the first interaction with Poison Ivy, it's that same cell. Anyways, she's
Anyway.
Well, right, it is.
yeah, but Barbara's sitting in her wheelchair in that cell, and then gas starts filling out. She starts freaking out, and then you're first person watching this as Batman.
Yeah.
And she starts freaking out, and Joker meanwhile is talking to you, like saying shit to you, and Scarecrow is on like a monitor telling her that he's doing all the shit. He's talking to her about Batman, and she starts freaking out. She's like, "I won't let you get me," and she picks up the gun on Taylor. Scarecrow's like, "He won't ever hurt you again if you just pick up the gun," and she tries shooting the glass, and it doesn't go through because like bulletproof glass, and then she takes the gun and puts it to her head, and then Joker starts walking by it, and boom, and she fucking blows her blows her
She
brains
kills
out.
herself.
Yeah, she kills
She
herself.
kills herself.
Wait, he walked in front of you?
Joker walks in front of
In
him.
front of the glass? Well, like,
Between the glass
You don't
and-
see Barbara pull the trigger.
because I was like right at the glass. Like, is he inside when he walks? I don't remember. Because I seen the one and she just fucking.
Oh, you
enters
saw
it.
it? Okay,
I saw
well,
when
for
she
me,
just
I was
enters
standing
it.
far enough
Yeah, I
away.
didn't-
Joker was right here, and here's the glass.
Fucking
okay.
Steven's like.
No, yeah, I was really close up to the glass. I'm like, no,
Do it,
I
pussy.
was so fucking scared.
You saw her like shoot herself.
Yep.
Oh,
crazy!
shit.
Yeah, Joker.
I
fucking
assumed
walked
that
in.
that was
I literally wanted to be like Xbox record that, but I'm like, no, I don't want to.
No,
No,
I mean-
dude, you can absolutely record any of that.
No, yeah, but
You
I'm
just
just
out of respect.
Because
Out
on
of
the,
respect, sir.
out of,
on the
out of
PS
spoilers.
on the
Oh.
PS4, it locks me out of sharing certain scenes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
it says you
Okay, cool,
you
too.
cannot record it now because of gameplay sensitive something.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So you can't spoil things for other PS4
Well,
players, I
on
guess.
Witcher 3, I can record sex scenes.
That's
You saw them?
I took some screenshots of Batman holding Harley Quinn. And
Oh,
over her
yeah,
shoulder.
I
I
took
took
a
a
picture
fucking
of
ass.
that. Yeah.
Took a screenshot.
I sent you guys that, right? On Snapchat.
I think so.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I saw her,
Oh.
like, because you could pick her up at one point.
Yeah,
her
like,
ass
ass
is
I
is
saw a
right
picture
there.
on a website. It said, "This is why they delayed it. It's worth it."
This is
Worth
why
the
it's very
wait."
But anyways, the reason why she's captured, there's a point why she's captured. Gordon finds out that like his daughter's been working with Batman. This whole
Oh,
time.
that's right.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
then, like,
Oracle.
Yeah,
He didn't know that.
he did not know
'Cause
that at all.
She had apparently told Gordon that she had left the city.
Yeah, I was wondering, did this happen between games?
What do you mean?
Did
What?
she become an Oracle between games, or
She
was
was
it?
Oracle in the first
Was
game.
she already?
She's been Oracle
Yeah.
for all of them, yeah.
She wasn't
Who
in
was
City
who was
so much.
who was the playable? Was she playable as Batgirl? Was it?
Batgirl has never been playable.
She will be playable in the new DLC.
It's gonna be a prequel.
That's
Did
right.
you, did you guys see the riddle in the fucking clock tower?
Which one?
Like if you activate the certain part in the room, you see her batsuit come
yeah.
out. That was so
And
cool.
that's
That was
the
tight.
answer to the riddle. That took me a while to find.
And you like
So
snapshot.
Okay,
she
so-
finds out.
Finds out she kills herself, and Batman feels real shitty about it, and then he gets Poison Ivy to try and because she's immune to the fear toxin.
Mhm.
She uses Poison Ivy to try and use her plants to
Immunize the whole city.
immunize the whole city.
Doesn't work so great.
Does not work so great.
She
Boss fight?
summons these like
She's an ally in this
she's
one.
an
Oh,
ally.
nice.
Yeah,
yeah, and she summons like
Which was
3
refreshing.
huge plants from like each major city or from
Yeah.
of Gotham to like neutralize the air or whatever. Because at one point, oh no, before that, never mind.
Well, anyway, Scarecrow manages to get his toxin over the city, and
It's a huge fucking cloud.
Yeah.
I was so scared. I'm like, if I beat the game, is it gonna stay like this? I was like, no.
this
I
whole-
know.
This whole section of the game, like this whole like 20-minute part of the story, is you can't touch the floor because it's all cloud.
The floor's
But then
all-
at
only
one
rooftops.
point, you have to go under there.
And you see Joker everywhere. Joker's going nuts.
Like he's talking to you in the car, and then like you see the thugs running around, and they just turn into Jokers, and like he's just fucking
Oh,
going
nice.
nuts.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Let me real quick before we continue that. I know you guys heard me say that I was gonna be super pissed if Joker was in this game.
Yeah.
The way they executed it was fucking perfect.
I was
Yes.
feeling the exact same
Yeah,
way.
Because I was like, please don't make Joker the Arkham Knight. I thought that's what it was gonna be, and I was gonna be fucking mad.
Actually, remember the first time you take down his Arkham Knight's
Oh, yeah.
tank, and then you start beating him, and then it turns into Joker.
Yeah,
I was
like he takes off his
"Ah."
helmet, I don't remember, but like it's just Joker laughing at you, And then you were like, no. I was like, no, fuck no, it can't be Joker. And then like he's just like he talks to Alfred. He's like, no, he escaped from me because he's going nuts.
Yeah.
So like he didn't capture anyone at all.
Yeah. But yeah, the first time they reveal him, I thought he was real, and I got mad.
Yeah.
Like I immediately like 5 minutes after that happened, I was like, God damn it! It seriously hit me so hard. Like I kind of don't want to play right now. I'm upset.
But then you realize.
And I realized Batman was seeing things.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's cool.
I'll take it. I'm on board. And then it's the whole game, and that's fine. I'm fine with it.
It's so good.
Like I told you, he takes a huge role in that game. Like
he wasn't like a bother or anything.
No, he was brilliant.
You wanted to see him.
So,
you've heard me express how much I hate. I didn't want Joker to be in this game at all.
Was he somewhat of an ally? Not an ally,
no. He's trying to take control over your body.
Because like we were saying, the other characters that have the Joker blood in them, they are turning into the Joker. But like they will still look themselves, but they will adopt all of his personality traits and his psychotic shit. And Batman is injected with it too, so he's fucking with your brain. He's like, just start killing people.
So is it like fucking Origins away?
What do you mean?
Did it throw Origins under the? Oh, that was Origins, wasn't it?
They mention it. That's like when you're like cruising around and you'll hear the conversations. Yeah. Some people will refer to the Black Gate riots, which are Origins, but it's not like they don't really talk about it.
They also mention
there's a few callbacks
the Firefly part, like where
he's burned as fuck.
They mentioned that they fought like a long time ago, and also Deathstroke.
They give the game a timeline apparently.
Yeah.
Too, because they were like Firefly hasn't been here for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that was Batman's second year, right?
That's his second year.
This Batman's like 4 years old.
No, this Batman's 12 years old.
12-year-old Batman.
This Batman has been Batman for 12 years.
So it's like 40, 42.
Oh, he's 40. I thought I heard you say 4 years old.
4, yeah.
He's like 40.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why they used Poison Ivy is because remember how I told you that there was another guy in the cell who was like cured, it didn't affect him?
Yeah.
Well, he ended up being the most craziest out of the other ones.
That was nuts.
And like he tricked Batman, and like he was about to shoot him, but then he ended up shooting himself. So he's like, okay, now I need Poison Ivy.
The reason why he shot himself, like he was about to shoot Batman, and Batman there's something that caused Batman to kind of snap. His eyes turned green.
Oh my god!
Like bright Joker green. And
he was like, there's
a
better Joker here than me.
You're gonna be, what does he say, spectacular, and he kills himself. Because he's like, you're going to be a better Joker than I ever will be, and just fucking kills himself.
That's why it's rated M.
Oh, yeah.
It
makes sense.
Rated M. And not even for like a gore, it's just dark.
It's dark as fuck.
It's dark.
Like, so once he saw that Batman was kind of already turning, he said that?
Was like,
He's like, you're going to be spectacular.
And then that's the part when Robin realized, like, whoa, your eyes were green. You need to go into the thing.
Yeah, the cell is for you.
Yeah, he's like, this last cell, you're the last Joker. This cell's for you.
No.
This is like 75% of the way. Maybe a little closer to 50.
60.
But, so this is kind of what leads into the ending with Robin getting captured, because Robin is like, okay, Batman, you need to go in the cell, man.
So then he kind of becomes Nightwing, sort of.
No,
Nightwing's already in there.
Okay, so Batman walks into the cell and they lock him up, and Robin's like, I'll go stop.
You have the choice of doing that.
That's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So you walk into the cell and you take off your mask, and then it's the part where what Steve was talking about. Joker's showing you the Jason Todd video again.
Mm-hmm. This is the third time you see Jason Todd by this point.
Yeah. And so you see Jason Todd die, supposedly, and then the memory starts over, and you're back outside the cell, and Robin's leading you in. And so you have the option to like throw Robin into the cell,
which you're supposed to
keep him safe from Scarecrow, and then go stop him yourself.
Yeah, like you're about to walk in, and then like the little thing the danger sign,
the blue.
If you don't put him in, does he die?
No, it just restarts. I tried it. It restarts.
Oh, I see. I didn't try it.
Joker's just like, okay, we'll do this again.
I kind of feel like it would be an endless loop.
It is
because it reminded me of Arkham City, where if you choose to escape the city as Catwoman, the game's over. Like it's the end.
It loops back until
there's no like real time choice in the game.
Joker just loops the memory. He doesn't loop the memory again. He's just like, okay, we'll start this over again, and then it goes back to Batman being let into the cell.
So it forces you to throw him in.
Yeah, throw Robin.
I was kind of laughing when Robin, like in the beginning, Robin's like, "Oh, I'll take care of this," and like, poof. Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude.
Robin's dope.
Because you go in the cell and Tim. No, but it's Tim Drake.
Oh,
and Tim
You
Drake.
can do it.
Hey, Tim's the best.
Do it.
Dude, every fucking they pull out all the stops. Every major Batman characters in this game.
Bat family's all there.
Fucking awesome.
Yes. And Alfred looks cool.
Alfred, that's old.
Yeah, he looks like a real.
He doesn't look Chinese like in Origins.
Yeah.
Some people really hate some of the character remodels.
I don't like
the Riddler. I don't like Nightwing's costume.
I used the New 52 skin. I don't like his.
I liked it.
How do you access
I like
that
it.
stuff? Oh, you have on PS4 on. It's so weird because it's a free pack on PS4, but there's no free pack for that on Xbox One.
I think it's just a timed exclusive thing.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna get it for PS4 anyway.
I was going to,
No,
but then I found out all those skins are going to be included in the season pass. Like, yep, buy it on my Xbox.
But
Yeah, no. New 52, because my friend has an Xbox One. We were playing at the same time. He got the New 52.
How'd you get it?
It's free. It just comes in the
said
case.
it's free. Yeah.
It's a little.
I got it digital.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pamphlet with the code.
God damn it.
Probably like the
The
first
Harley,
day.
because I didn't get the Harley Quinn either.
Yeah, that's
Day
also,
one
that's
edition.
also
Which is
pamphlet.
stupid because, like, okay, if I would have pre-purchased it, like, before midnight or before 9 p.m. or whatever, I probably would have got that. But since I bought it after the, midnight had rolled over, it was just a regular digital version of the game.
It was probably a first day.
Yeah, no, I know that's what it
Kind of
was.
like Grand Theft Auto where they had some of them.
But one of the first day things was the anime Batman suit with WB Play.
That's
Yeah,
not a
I have
first day
that.
thing, is it?
That's WB Play. You can register that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's whenever. As long as you have an account.
But anyway, we should finish the story.
Yeah, but
first.
anyway,
Okay,
continue
so
with the,
Robin being put in the cell is kind of important because Batman's like, you need to stay here, you need to stay safe.
he doesn't want the same thing to happen again.
Yeah, he doesn't want Robin to get killed like Barbara did, supposedly.
Right.
He
So
still-
he cuts off his communications. He takes away his stuff. Robin can't get out of the cell or defend
Alfred
himself.
actually contacts you. He's like, I have lost communication with Master Drake. Like,
Is everything
Is
okay?
everything okay? He's like, yeah, he's here with me.
I'm looking at him
just
right
the
now.
communication there,
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you leave, and then story progresses. Things happen. Red Hood is Red Hood, and then Scarecrow contacts you, and you find out that he's kidnapped Robin because he couldn't defend himself, as well as Gordon because reasons. And so the only thing you can do to save them is to go to Scarecrow and unmask yourself, for the news and the world to see that you're Bruce Wayne.
That part was cool.
Yeah. So you do. You go to Scarecrow.
Yeah, we missed
He
a
straps
lot
you
of details.
down.
Yeah, I know. Didn't you kind of skipped over the part where
They're on the rooftop.
they reveal that Barbara's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Barbara's still alive.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned that she doesn't die.
He-
We mentioned that you get pumped with gas.
Well, this is what happens.
Well,
So
yeah, but
before Tim gets captured, it's just Gordon, right? Because you go to
you're teamed up with Gordon. Like this is after you fight off Red Hood and he goes away, and then you save Gordon, and then you go this escalator, and then Gordon betrays you when you get to the top because he made a deal with Scarecrow. Okay, before that, continue. When Gordon found out that Batman was working with his daughter,
Let me see. Gordon knows that Scarecrow has a daughter, so he makes a deal with Scarecrow to get her free to give away Batman.
No. Hold on, let me finish.
Well, hold on. What did you say again?
Like, if I'm Gordon, you have my daughter, so I make a deal with you to give up Batman.
he doesn't
So I
know.
can get my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't think does he know that Barbara's alive?
He finds out later. Yeah, because
He finds
like I
out
was gonna
later.
say,
Yeah.
he when he finds out that Batman is working with his daughter, he says, "Fuck you, Batman. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore," and he just disappears for like the entire game.
And he must have gone off to make a deal with
So
Scarecrow.
you assume that he just did his own investigation, and so like you meet up with him again, like he got captured, and
So
then you go to the rooftop.
You don't know that he betrays you.
Not until he shoots you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like he points a gun at you, and then Batman's like, "What the fuck?" And then like you find out that they made a deal because his daughter's still alive. She comes out in the wheelchair, and then what's his
Scarecrow's
face?
some really dark shit.
Oh,
It
how
does.
cool is Scarecrow's outfit though? I saw that
He's
outfit.
fucking awesome.
Dope.
Fucking sick.
His voice
Yeah.
is different.
It
His
is-
voice
it's an
sounds like
entirely different actor.
his voice sounds
Where
like
are
from
the other drugs going?
what's his name? The bald guy with the beard like this from Arkham City.
Oh, Hugo Strange.
He
does sound like Hugo Strange.
He does
Yeah.
sound like Hugo
a
Strange.
lot like him.
Without the weird accent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
But
Batman.
anyways, Scarecrow gets Gordon shoots Batman, so it looks like he killed him. Batman flies off, doesn't die.
Falls
of course.
off.
He falls
He
off,
falls like, oh.
Who,
and then,
Batman?
Yeah, he gets shot in the chest, like right in his back.
and Scarecrow gets
Does he
Barbara.
bust like a Marty McFly in
You'll
the
see.
second one?
Hold on, and then like he gets Barbara Gordon, and like he's trying to make her scared, and she's like, "I'm not afraid of you." He drops her anyways. Then Batman comes and saves her. Drops down. Oh fuck! I forgot to mention your Batmobile's destroyed a little bit before that.
It gets destroyed by the Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
We
this-
totally bypassed the reveal of the Arkham Knight.
I know.
This is a problem with telling the whole synopsis.
Yeah.
We skipped
Yeah,
that.
That's why we just wanted to.
I just wanted to get to the ending because that's what you asked for.
Well, anyways, one of my favorite parts is when you get that fucking new
I'm still using
Batmobile.
the new Batmobile.
Well, it's just
Dude,
the fact that if
Don't
you
go
tell
to
me
New Game Plus because it goes away.
I made the mistake of going to the showcase and going to the skins, and I hit X or square for you on the original Batmobile color, and I can't get.
You can't.
It's the prototype skin. You'll get that later in the season pass. I was like, that's fucking lame.
That is
Oh,
lame.
that's dumb.
Anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
So you asked for the ending. So Robin and Gordon are captured by Scarecrow. To free them, you have to reveal that you're just a man who's capable of failing and being afraid like any other human to the world. So that happens, and Scarecrow unmasks you and pumps you full of fear toxin.
Dude, like a lot.
And then it goes internal, and Joker takes over. And so Joker's rampaging inside his mind. He kills the Riddler. He kills Two-Face.
Yeah, it's crazy. That part, like, it confused me because I thought it was another part of town. I was like, wait, the Joker is alive, like, straight up, and he looks normal? I was totally confused because he is in, like, one of the fucking stretcher things.
Straight
like,
jackets?
Well, no, he's not a straight jacket. He's, like, on
Hannibal
the table.
status?
Yeah, he's like that.
Remember the first one, right? You know,
Yeah,
remember?
At the beginning of the game. He's like that. But it's first person from Joker, and you don't see that's Joker until, like, whatever.
Yeah.
You see all the big villains, like, you know, Killer Croc, you see Two-Face, you see Penguin, etc., etc. And they're all talking to him. They're like, oh, we captured you.
Killer Croc,
He looks different.
they changed him completely.
He's barely in there.
He's in there for like
Well,
a few
he's only-
seconds, but that bothered me. Like, not that he was in it, but like the way he looked.
He's probably going to be in the game. There's probably going to be one of the
Like a
expansions.
DLC or something?
I assume
But, like,
his condition's just gotten
They
crazy.
changed him like
What's so different about him?
He's bigger. He's more.
he doesn't look
he's-
human
he's-
anymore with the buff guy. He looks
he's-
like a creature now.
That's what I'm saying. He's not shaped like a human.
So he's
anymore.
like Scorpion's type? Not a Scorpion, a reptile? Like
No.
in like Mortal Kombat?
He's not human shaped anymore. He's like a
I mean,
big monster.
In Arkham City, he looked kind of like Reptile, but now he doesn't look like a person.
Yeah, like he's just like a huge green creature with like spikes on his back. It's weird. I
I
don't
like
like
the-
that.
I-
Anyways,
Okay.
so yeah,
Okay,
they're
continue.
they're talking and shit, and you know, saying we captured you, blah blah blah, and then the camera pans out, and you see that it's Joker standing there, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I got backup, and he calls in the Batmobile, but it looks like a Joker skin on
Like
it.
a Joker mobile?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's rad as fuck.
What's important to know is that if you shoot someone as Batman with the Batmobile, it's like a bean. I assume it's
It's
like
a beanbag, yeah.
And so you don't ever shoot your 60mm like cannon Gatling gun at people. But when you're the Joker and there's a room full of thugs around you and you start firing that gun, it's the actual bullet gun like firing on everyone.
So you're killing like hundreds
It's
of people. at a
fucking
time.
rad.
It feels so good.
Well, as soon as you like fill up that meter, you can just use your missiles, and it's so
Dude,
fucking
yeah, and it was it
destructive.
called like ha ha ha, or like it's like
It's
Joker's
something-
laugh or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
something, the last laugh or something like that.
Yeah, you just mash the button and it just fucking missiles
Rockets
just go
everywhere.
flying and killing everything.
Part of that sequence. So like as soon as you're done with that, you blow up the entire building. Esteban.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Doesn't feel like you are.
No, I'm looking for Killer Croc's image.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's.
Yeah.
But anyways,
This whole sequence, you're playing as Joker.
you get off the car and you go outside, and the game is trying to make you seem that like Joker is like this close to taking over, and then like he's looking for bats, like that's what he calls them, like, you know, bats, where are you? And like the city starts changing because when you go outside, it's like all on fire, it's like destructive.
You're skipping something.
What am I skipping?
Wait, you're talking about when like Batman actually comes in?
No, he's talking about when
okay,
you go
okay.
outside.
That it?
Nope.
No, that's
No,
the first
that's
one.
Still that's still the same.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so the city's on fire.
It's just getting on fire, and then like Joker's super happy, right? And it's like, cool, yeah,
what he
everything's
wanted.
destructive.
And it's like that because Batman is afraid. This is Batman's fear. Kind
Yeah.
of.
And like Joker's getting into that deep stuff, and then the map starts changing and things start disappearing, and Joker's like, "Oh, is that you, Bruce, or
No,
bats, or whatever?"
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Then you explain.
Yeah. So that's all happening in Bruce's mind, and then it pans out to reality, which is Bruce
Yeah.
strapped down in front of Scarecrow
Same
with
one.
cameras on him. But it's not Bruce. Like from the perspective of the player, it's not Bruce and the strapped down anymore. It's Joker with Scarecrow talking to him.
So like you're completely turned into the Joker.
Yeah.
In his
At
eyes.
this point, you've become the Joker.
Okay.
And so Scarecrow's like, you failed, like, you know, it's time for you to die. And then you as Bruce, but the Joker really is like, it's time for the encore. And then you start doing the crazy laugh. And Scarecrow's like, what the fuck? And then he hits you with more fear toxin. And now it's the Joker being affected by fear toxin. And so the city on fire that he was seeing in his mind
It's disappearing.
becomes black. And everything goes black. And
You
then
see a
That makes
bat?
sense now. I was trying to decipher that. I was
yeah.
like,
And so you're still
makes
playing
sense
as
now.
Joker, and you're going through the sequence. It's all in first person now with a gun. It's like Doom-esque.
Dude,
Which
it
is
was crazy.
weird,
It
yeah.
does not fit at all, and I hope that there's a Joker DLC where it's just a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
It'd be so crazy to just play that. It was
Yeah.
fun.
So as the Joker, you're going through this first-person scenario. It's through these like catacombs, and you're seeing basically Joker's grave, his memorial. It's falling apart. It's decrepit. Nobody's taking care of it.
Oh my God,
You're
that's
seeing that
part.
his fear is like being forgotten completely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nobody remembers who the Joker is. So you go into like a room with like a pit, just hate playing.
Before that, so you're in first person, and like
Okay.
you're looking at something, and then like you turn around, and there's a statue of Batman just like appears out of nowhere,
Dude,
and like
freak
you just
me the
sound like
fuck
boom.
out.
It's like holy shit! Like it just jumps. It just makes you jump a
So
little
this feels
bit.
that you'll remember Batman over Joker.
The Batman is overpowering the Joker. Like
Yeah, like he's trying to come back.
Okay.
And then that's when he sees his memorial, and Harley's the only one at the funeral, and she's crying over Joker. And then you go into this other room where you hear this radio, and they're talking about like, oh, who's Joker, or like basically stuff like that, like, oh, it's
Forgot
some
it.
forgettable
the
guy.
Joker,
or
who is
whatever.
the one with the riddles? No.
Yeah,
Dude.
stuff like that. And like he's
That
just like,
part
oh,
was so
you think
cool.
this will scare me, Bat? It's like, no, it's nothing or whatever. And then like after that stops, you have to look around, and you leave that room, and then you enter like this. It looks like it's outside, and there's like two fences, and there's like a brick wall, and it's empty, and you're looking for Batman,
It's a
and
very
then,
big empty space.
and then another Batman statue comes out of nowhere, scares you, and you're like, oh shit!
It's-
You shoot it, you turn around, there's two more.
It's using the same mechanic where like you pan away and then like it'll disappear, but like how Joker disappears if you look away for a second.
So it's like that 3DS kind of thing.
And for me, when I did that part, I was like totally okay. It kind of creeped me out. The statues popped me out. The music gets more intense, and I legitimately started getting like freaked out because like it pop up like this fucking
Like
close to
panting?
your face.
Yeah, and with your gun, you're destroying each statue as it comes up. You're
Yeah.
getting rid of the statues.
And they keep multiplying more and more as they come.
So, have you ever watched like Doctor Who at all?
No.
Oh, there's an enemy called the Weeping Angel. It's a statue,
Oh,
and
yeah.
every time
Yeah.
you look away,
Heard it.
it moves, and the
Closer
second you
to
look
you.
at it, it stops moving.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And you can't blink.
Batman statues are constantly appearing every time you turn around, and it's
Mhm.
really freaky because it's dark and the music is intense, and you're destroying statues, but there's more coming, and then you get to the point where like you're just surrounded by statues, and you turn around one more time, and it's actually Batman, like fucking
Oh
standing
my
over
god,
you.
Yeah, dude, that
fucking
freaked me
scary.
out.
Because you shoot it, or like right before you're about to shoot it, he just pops out and like hits you or scares you. I forgot
He
what.
hits
but
you, and then what happens after
I think
that?
you get back up in the same place, and then you enter like in another door, and then this is when you see like a bunch of chambers like hanging around. Like
You're back in the asylum.
I think so, yeah.
Isn't that when you? Isn't this also when you see Joker burning, like his own body is burning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it was before the
like the
statue.
No,
trailer?
yeah, this is before statues.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's
like-
you're seeing that
actually,
trailer
that's the
shot of
beginning.
him going into the cremation.
Mhm. And then how does he come back? How does
You
Batman
guys
come back?
Oh,
just
he could-
finished it.
You know, he comes back because, dude, there's a lot of shit in that game. But he comes
Yeah.
back because Bruce comes back because the Joker is standing there and Batman shows up and there's a fucking like his cell from Arkham City, like the one isolated cell that was like hanging from the ceiling, drops down, it opens up, it's got all the writing that Joker put inside, and Batman
That's
tries to
like-
push him and he's like, fucking, you know, you're gonna be forgotten and it's because of me. Like people will forget about you.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind. Like that, it just hit me so hard. Like holy shit, that's Joker's biggest fear. Is he's this fucking psychotic, crazy person. His greatest fear that he's gonna be forgotten because
He has a huge ego.
yeah, and that's his like, dude. That's fucking insane.
And
So
so
Batman pushes him into the cell, and it's like one of the beatdown moves, and you
Nice.
start punching him in there, and then it's like he's got one arm in, and you just fucking kick him in the
So he
cell.
metaphorically puts him away in the closet.
Yeah, and he locks him in there. He basically locks him in the back of his mind
Like,
forever.
and he's just like, no, like I need you. Yeah, and it's like, oh,
You
like,
almost
dude.
feel bad.
yeah, and just like, no, fuck you, go.
It was seriously
Mark
the writing
Hamill,
for that.
so good.
The writing for that game was brilliant because he's like, he's just like, I need you. He's like, Batman locks him away forever, and doesn't he try and fucking inject like the Scarecrow at this point? Like Bruce kind of comes back. His face was
he
like
comes back.
when he gets injected with the fear toxin, you see his face get all gross looking, like his veins start
Black,
showing and
yeah.
dark and black, and
Mhm.
gets all shitty. You see his face start to clear up. Like he injects him again. Like he's got one syringe over each finger, and he gets them all four, and it starts turning again, and then fades back to normal. He's
So
like,
he kinda
I'm not
gets immune
afraid
to
of
it?
you.
Yeah, he's
like,
a little mean to it
he's
now.
like, I'm not afraid of you, and Scarecrow's like, oh god.
And so,
Oh,
well, Batman gets free out of the little thing, and then he forces Scarecrow to use his own toxin against them. And then, like, you see Scarecrow's worst fear is
Bats.
Batman. He just starts freaking out. And he's like, oh, and you see bats, like, there's flashes of bats. And then, like, in the middle of, like, these bats comes out, like, Nightmare Batman. And he just
Do you-
fucking just...
Do you remember? It's kind of a combination of in Batman Begins when he's flying
Oh, he's
over
like-
everybody, when he's
like-
gliding over everybody. Not quite like that. but when he's gliding over everybody, and all they see is the black wings,
Yeah,
and
like-
his red
like a man bat
glowing
sort
red
of thing.
eyes,
Kind of like a man bat, sort of.
But, like glowing red eyes, and he just looks like a demon in the skies.
Yeah, Nightmare
yeah,
Bat.
more
But
like a
it's-
demon.
And
But he's
like
got the
sharp-
glowing red bat symbol on his chest
Mhm.
and glowing red eyes, and he looks fucking.
I would
terrifying.
imagine Scarecrow was like super fucking scared of Man-Bat. Like in their meetings, it was like, keep him away from me.
Well,
keep him
well,
on
Man-Bat's
that
more
corner.
like a. Well, at least in the game, he was just more like a.
He's an accident.
He's an accident.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Yeah, he accidentally killed his wife.
No, but I mean, like, if
Yeah, if he encountered him.
Right? Yeah, no.
it'd be like his biggest fear, like literally a man.
or
bat.
or they sit across from each other or something before you
Yeah.
wouldn't see him. But the way he gets out is because Red Hood comes back, and he shoots. I think he shoots the things off of.
He shoots the cuffs off of.
That's
That's
right,
how you
that's
so he
escape.
right.
forgives Batman.
Sort of.
Kind
It's
of.
sort of like Red Hood, where he's not going to kill Batman anymore, but he's not his ally.
See, that's what I want to tell you. Like after you fight off Red Hood, he just disappears, and you don't know what the hell happens until the end. I kind of just, and there's gonna be DLC for that, but it just made me upset. Like
I don't know.
why
if
he's
they're
so happy now.
That'd be cool if he plays the Arkham Knight, but I don't think they will.
I was kind of hoping that the Arkham Knight would be a skin after you beat the game
That'd
or
be
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
I was kind of hoping Azrael would have been a skin.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you guys finish?
I didn't
that?
finish
I did
Azrael.
Azrael.
I did.
I didn't finish
That's right.
Azrael. I didn't finish the dead bodies that are hanging like a cross, and I still
That
got.
one's interesting.
That was crazy.
That's a new
I
villain.
hated how that one ended.
It's
It
a brand
pissed
new
me off.
villain.
That's a new villain from the New 52.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I hated that one.
He's scary.
He's creepy
Professor
scary.
Pig.
Yeah, he's creepy
Really?
scary, but
No.
I just, his character pissed me
Professor Pig.
Yeah.
because he actually.
Is he a cop and a professor?
No. He's a. How would you describe him?
He's just fat, and it looks like he's got like plastic surgery on his face.
Does he look like the?
His face looks like stretched.
Is he basically
and gross.
Penguin, just pig?
No.
Do you guys remember Captain Planet? You know, like one of the enemies there. He was like a pig face guy. He's
Not
a huge
really.
guy.
No, anyway, he's a.
He freaked me out. But anyways,
He's like a crazy surgeon who wears a pig mask and like tortures and dissects people to be like
So,
slaves.
um,
Kind of.
He's singing opera music.
He sings opera music.
He does something in the surgery of the people that makes him not feel pain anymore.
So like you beat them down as Batman and they just get back up.
I feel like it's Saw. like
Kind of. You
Like-
have to play it. It's
I
Yeah.
can tell you right now, that's one of the best places to get your combo meter up
yeah.
because you can do the beatdown move,
they
and you
keep,
could
like,
do it. You
coming
get like
back
I did like a times 40 before the guy even went down.
damn.
up.
And then more come and you can do it to all of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the bad guy from Power Rangers. In the movie.
Oh,
pig.
Yeah.
I like that whole segment. I like the Professor Pig side mission and the fight.
I liked everything leading up to the reveal of who it was. I was like, oh, I don't like this guy. He kind of grosses me out. I hate that he like, while he's talking, he does like the pig sounds. Come on, that's over the top.
Wait, so is that the end? He just like puts him in the thing and then he scares the Scarecrow and that's it?
Oh well, no. We kind of
Yeah.
went past
Digress
it. Okay, so Scarecrow's scared. You take him back to the GCPD, like with all the other villains you've been capturing all night. And then you talk to Alfred, because the whole world knows you're Bruce Wayne now. 'Cause
Yeah.
You broadcasted that.
Which I did not see coming. I did not.
That he's
want
not revealed?
Yeah, so it's funny because all the villains you've been capturing all night, they're locked up in the GCPD. You can talk to everybody, cops, villains, NPCs in general. Everybody knows you're Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So like Penguin hates you even more. Firefly's like Wayne Manor's going down next. And, like things like that. It's really cool. But as soon as Scarecrow's locked up, you call Alfred and you're like, initiate the Nightfall Protocol.
He's like, are you sure? Like, what's the code name?
It's Martha. And then
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
still not entirely
And then
sure what the Nightfall
I
Protocol
have
is.
initiated part 1 of the Nightfall.
Yeah.
So the Nightfall Protocol is what would happen if you get your thing revealed?
Yeah, apparently. So what happens is you initiate the Nightfall Protocol. You go to Wayne Manor, where all the paparazzi and
Have
everybody's...
you guys both done it?
The first
First
The
part,
first part of
Yeah,
Nightfall?
I've done
Okay.
it.
Paparazzi's waiting for you. You go in with the Batmobile. You're in the Batsuit.
Yeah, of course.
You drop in front of Wayne Manor. You walk inside, and Alfred's like, "You still sure you want to do this?" And he's like, "Yeah,
It's the only way.
it's the
And
only
then
way."
he goes back to the woman reporter. I
Vicky
forgot
Vale's,
her name.
Vale.
Vicky Vale's reporting outside.
2
She's like,
seconds
"We've
later.
just seen Batman, known as Bruce Wayne." Blah blah blah. And then fucking Wayne Manor just fucking explodes like crazy.
It's like a really cool Michael Bay scene.
It's funny because when I was watching Batman Begins, like, holy fuck, they pulled so many things from this
I can
movie.
just imagine, like, you just see him pulling in, they zoom into him, he's like, like in front of the window.
He's in a fucking window.
He's like,
Yeah, the shit.
I'm just
fucking-
kidding. Just
But
drinking out in front
how
of
does
the
like the main
window.
part of the story end before the Nightfall Protocol though?
It does.
You throw Joker in jail.
No.
No,
He
he
goes
throws-
away.
he throws
and then
Scarecrow in
you
jail.
go Scarecrow in jail.
Scarecrow.
You're,
Oh, yeah.
you're atop of GCPD, and then you tell Alfred about your
Nightfall
your
Protocol.
Nightfall Protocol. You can do it, or you could do other things or whatever.
You can do it when you're ready.
Right, when you're ready, when you have to get 5 for the first part, and then after that, that whole scene, and then you have to defeat 4 more people, I guess. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
it depends on how many side quests you've done.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, for me, 4. Right.
Yeah, I had like 5 left because I was just trying to cruise through the story. But yeah, it's like, you know, trigger the Nightfall protocol. He says it, and then he's like, "Are you ready to do it right now, sir?" or something like that. He's like, "No, I still want, you know, I'm gonna make sure everything is taken care of tonight. I have one more night to
Yeah,
defend
one
Gotham."
more night. To
And that's why they explain like you have to take out all the main supervillains.
Also,
game.
when you're roaming around Arkham City, or not Arkham City,
Gotham
Gotham, and your car is flying, you hear the people talking like, "Oh, Bruce Wayne is Batman?" Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with someone that rich or something like that. Like,
There's some dudes like,
he's
"Oh,
smart.
what? Now that I know he's Bruce Wayne, I could beat that guy." I was like, and it's like,
Yeah.
"What? No, you couldn't."
You're telling me, guys, all these years have been getting up by that rich, pretty boy, like,
Yeah.
things like that.
and so it's cool. It's like, yeah.
So part 1 of the Nightfall, which we've experienced so far, is just Wayne Manor blowing up. We don't know what happens
I'm
next.
so impatient. I want to find out what the second one is, but I don't want to look it up.
Yeah.
I
It
am.
sucks because the last thing I have to do is like find all the Riddler shit.
Yup, I'm at 90 of 243.
I'm at 60.
Okay,
I'm at
pro tip,
25.
guys. I'm sure you already noticed that you can get the green guys on the street
Yeah.
and interrogate them. They reveal quite a few spaces on the map,
Right.
or a few spots on the
Yeah,
map.
it's like
Is that
City.
not everything?
Have you guys noticed that? Have you tried like searching for those on your map using waypoints and stuff yet?
Wait, what do you mean?
Have you just like
Riddler trophies?
Riddler trophies
Yeah,
on the map and just put a waypoint on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked is because I hadn't done that like at all on the using the map.
They
When
point
you
exactly
they
to it.
show you exactly where it is. So I did like 10 of them in a couple minutes.
You just gotta solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
And they're
Well,
fairly easy.
With 200, I'm
Wait, so
sure
they're puzzles now? They're not like...
No,
They've
no,
always been. Some of them have always been.
Well, some of them have been
Some of
like...
them are pictures. Thank God you don't have to line up the question marks anymore.
Like,
Yeah.
before
You
they
have to do it
said
once.
that
You
Yeah,
do it one
you only
time.
do one.
throw a boomerang through, like...
You have to
haven't
do
come-
those.
I haven't.
It's
Come,
the-
oh, that's the bomb guys, right?
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
no, where you have to weave the remote control batarang through things.
Yeah.
You have to do that every
That's
once
like the
in a
one thing I hated, like...
The controls that are super weird.
It's fun because you get to, you know, maneuver batarang or whatever, but I hated it because I'd be like doing a mission and then I see a Riddler trophy and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it. And then I do it and I spend like 20 minutes and then I'm just like, ah! Like I can't fucking do it.
There's some
It pisses me
trophies
off.
that I found in the Panessa Studios or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know how to solve them. I have no idea. And it's frustrating me. So I marked them for later.
That's why I say, like, I was telling Michael earlier, I was like, the ones that I have now are only because
They were
they would just happen to be there.
Yeah.
Or, like, I just, like, it was just easy to solve, and I just got it right away. And so, like, that's why I only have, like, 25, 23, 24, 25. So I didn't care.
Yeah. So yeah. So I really want to get that second Nightfall soon.
I'm
What do
probably
you think's gonna
look
happen?
It's gonna reveal him. I think that they're gonna do like a Dark Knight Rises.
See, I told you.
ending.
I think that's what they're gonna do. I don't think he's really gonna die.
I hope they...
Well, I know he's not gonna die.
I hope they,
Yeah.
they lead it up to like a Nightwing game.
No.
Because they said it was gonna be the last Batman. Yeah.
I would like a full-fledged, like Bloodhaven DLC,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
a legit full.
I want to
story.
know just how big the Batgirl DLC is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like Catwoman's. Honestly, it's not gonna be very large, but it was a decent
It was
size.
decent.
I
Not
think
like
she's
Harley or
she's
Red
the
Hood.
only one that's gonna get like a fully fledged DLC because in the season pass like description, it talks about new missions with Batman villains invading Gotham City.
So it's like Killer Croc.
Oh yeah,
Heroes.
to be the
Hero
characters that weren't in there. There's probably gonna be. It says there's new missions for Batman's allies. Those are just gonna be like the Red Hood story pack. If you guys have played that one at all,
It's so short.
it's 4 missions I think.
Yeah,
Is
to
it?
me, it's just like
It
one.
felt like 2.
Yeah, well it's 2 combats and 1 predator.
That's true. It's one predator and a few combats.
You know, let's just wrap it up.
Oh no, not wrap it up. Just continue up, move on.
Oh.
Because we're already at 2 hours.
Oh.
This means wrap it up.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like continue, like speed it up because we're at 2 hours.
Well, yeah. So game is awesome. Story's great. Biggest gripe I've seen is the Batmobile. People are complaining that you're forced to use it too often.
You know
I love
what?
it.
There's not really boss battles without the Batmobile,
What do you
which I
mean?
didn't like. There's no real boss battles. Think about it.
Red Hood was kind of a boss battle.
No, he wasn't.
You sneak up on him.
Hmm,
It wasn't hard,
exactly.
but there are.
Okay, you know what was a good boss battle? Which I mean, I wish there was more. Like the Deathstroke one.
That one.
That one was a
I was
cool
so
fight.
Oh, in Origins?
Yeah,
I didn't-
in Origin, like that was a cool
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
They didn't add any of that, like in
Origins had
in
some actually
Arkham
like.
Knight.
See what you will about Origins? It had some decent boss fights.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, they were fun.
The
But, like, the-
encounters of Deathstroke and that were fucking awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
This one was a huge disappointment.
Like you just.
I thought I was
him
gonna
in
fight him after the tank.
Yeah, and you just pick him. I'm like, oh.
You fucking. He jumps out of his tank. As soon as you shoot his tank out, he jumps out. Batman catches him in midair, fucking knocks him out. Like
It
one
was a little
punch.
disappointing.
I was like,
I
oh,
was
really?
like, oh, I'm gonna get through this tank part, and it was me and Deathstroke
You know what
gonna
would
have
have
it
been
out.
fucking tight is if you guys duked it out right in the basement of GCPD. Like when you try and get him out, he comes out fighting. That would have been sick.
Dude.
See, that would have been cool.
This is why I don't make video games though. Whatever.
So see, that's the only disappointing part I had about the game.
That without the
There's-
Batmobile, there's no boss
I
fights.
love the Batmobile. One of the
Oh,
first,
yeah.
as soon as I got my new suit, which is fucking dope, by the way.
Yeah.
It seems modular like Iron Man's in the sense like each piece on it is actually like separate. It like moves.
Nice.
But one of the things on it is like, oh, you get like 4 upgrades as soon as you get it. It's like, oh, now that you have this bat suit, your grapple boost, it can launch you further, and it now works with the Batmobile even more. It fires you like a mag rail when you eject out of it, so you can upgrade both of those twice, up to like Mark IV. And then when you do the super eject out of the Batmobile, it fucking launches you.
fly.
Dude.
You're flying, yeah.
Yeah, because like if you launch it from a standstill, you get way high up there, but you just glide like normal.
If you're going full speed,
if you're going full speed and launch, you can actually just keep using your momentum to get lift. It's insane.
You can go on the island on one like glide from the super
One
lift.
good glide.
That's why
Yeah.
a lot of times, like when I'm standing on the top of a building, I need to get to a building on the other island, and it's like over 1,000 meters. I'll fucking drop down, call the Batmobile, get a straight stretch, boost up, and then just fly
Fly
over.
the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
The Batmobile is dope.
Makes sense.
But I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't feel natural, it doesn't feel like Batman. Fuck you, it feels like
Oh.
Batman. I chase villains all night in the Batmobile.
Batmobile is so forgiving with its driving too. You can crash into fucking everything.
Yeah,
People.
I saw gameplay.
And it's
already.
destructive. Like,
I was telling Michael that you can run
I'm
through anything.
so like, God, I laughed the first time I hit someone in the Batmobile. I was like, oh, okay, you're not killing him. The Batmobile electrifies.
It's a giant
Yeah.
saucer.
Sends it
Yeah,
flying.
it electrifies itself upon impact, so they don't die. They get ejected away from it. Like fucking dumb.
I was like, where do they land?
you know what's funny? You know how like the beanbag thing when you shoot the guy
Yeah.
and they go flying?
Yeah.
You can shoot them again, and it's the tank missile, the 60 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, and then he's down. And I shot him with like it changed into like the 60. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I killed him. But
There's some times Batman does takedowns where he definitely would kill the person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're taking a bad guy down and you just, like, you imagine they die.
No, I mean
you
like
hear that fucking
with
like,
his fists and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you take them down, and then you hear that
Oh, that
boom.
deep boom when
Yeah,
you,
with the
the
bats.
last hit in the fight.
they die.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite ways to end fights is the juggle, the aerial juggle, where you can do the triple cape and then transition to a strike.
Yeah.
And he kicks them while they're like fucking flipping through the air because the cape, the super cape, he backflips with his cape and they go backflipping through the air. And then when we do the aerial juggle, he kicks them in the spine while they're fucking in the air.
My favorite way to end a fight is the Batmobile assisted takedown.
Yeah.
What you do is, like, if you're fighting near the Batmobile, you have an option to, like, do a takedown where you backflip kick someone in the air, and the Batmobile shoots them midair.
Oh,
A
fuck.
beanbag. Oh, we didn't even
Fucking
talk about
sick.
the dual combo takedown like fights. That
Wait,
shit,
what's-
like
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
get to
we
fight with
played
your
Spiderman,
allies.
Nightwing,
Oh, those are so much
Okay.
fun.
When they first announced those, I was really confused. I was like, "How the fuck is this gonna work? Are they just gonna be standing off to the side,
Nope.
like while you're fighting, and then you can I can call you in? Like, no, they're fucking fighting people at the same time. Like, there's been times where I just stood there and they took out like 2 or 3 dudes on their own. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like good AI.
And it's cool because you build up a combo meter with your ally, and like once it reaches it's full,
You press
you
the
can
button.
do a dual takedown. So like Batman will punch a guy and throw him up in the air, and then Nightwing will like come in and kick him like.
Nice.
And they'll each have their own
And then you
different
switch to
combination.
Nightwing like mid takedown.
Nice.
So you're swapping between characters throughout the entire fight. It's
So that way,
really cool.
yeah, you're not just
It's
forced to play as
seamless.
one character. Yeah.
Very soon. This is really cool.
I haven't
And
recorded.
You get it with it's Catwoman, Robin, and Nightwing, right? Those are all
Yeah.
three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. I think
That's all I got. I'm spent. I played Batman all day yesterday.
I know.
I had to take a breather. when
I
found-
recorded like
yeah.
5 videos yesterday.
I had to take a breather when I found out that I needed to do the Riddler trophies to do the second
Yeah,
part of the
that's-
Nightfall. I was
that's
like,
what I'm
okay,
doing
it's break time.
There's one video that I made that I laughed a lot. was I ejected over the monorail and
You missed it.
I came down. I call in the Batmobile so it does like the zoomed out view.
Yeah.
I dropped down and there's a dude with a stun stick right in front of me. I was like, oh fuck. and I saw a dude way down the way. He started flashing red because he's gonna tackle me. Like, well, I called in the Batmobile. It should be here any second. It's probably gonna be here before the guy gets here. No, dude tackles me, and he like kind of tackles me into a wall. And the camera was because he tackled me. The camera is facing the wall. And then when I rotate the camera back around, like Batman goes, boom, and destroys the dude who tackled me. I was like, yes. And then I got in the Batmobile, and I'll show you after we're done. I got in the Batmobile, hold the aim button so that it goes into battle mode, and just moved sideways and knocked out the other like 5 dudes that were there. I was like, yes.
I love the Batmobile.
Yeah, Batman pretty much killed people in that game.
He killed so many people.
Yeah, that's why it's
But
really
this game
good.
is great at making me feel like Batman. I feel like they've perfected that feeling, you know? Like, City does it really well. City makes me feel like the Bat, but like,
This one is
with the Batmobile and the gliding and the takedowns and it's fucking perfect.
This is the perfect way to end the game or the series.
One question I have, probably isn't true. I mean, isn't there? Can you switch between first person and third person?
It's story context sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in certain parts.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
story,
that's what I thought it was. Okay.
Well, I mean, detective mode. You can.
I
Yeah.
want to do New Story Plus or New Game Plus, but it's gonna delete my save, and I'm fucking.
No, it's not.
It makes a new save.
It makes it.
Yeah, it makes a new save.
Does it?
It's,
Mhm.
always,
I
yeah,
already did it.
it's been like that for all of them.
Well, because like you pick your save game.
Yeah.
I'm at like 90%
Yeah.
or whatever, and then if I choose New Story Plus,
It'll go back to that
overwrite-
screen and that you pick a new slot.
Like it'll say
Oh
continue
my
story. So let's say you have
God.
like 85% on this one, right? And then new story will be like 2%.
Did you guys do this? Like for sure?
I did for sure.
I just
He
wanna
knows
make
for sure. I assumed it'd be like that because it's
See,
been
I
the
was
same
afraid
way.
that if I did New Game, because I started it, I hit A to see if it would take me to that screen, but it just started the game,
Mm-hmm. I know.
and it does that initial
2
startup.
hours.
It does that initial startup, and then, I was like, oh fuck, better dashboard out because I didn't want.
I did the same thing,
I didn't
man.
want to create an autosave over
What
my
is
97% or whatever.
Fuck. But yeah, no.
That's all I got though.
No, but I was telling Michael, you guys definitely need to do New Plus. There's a little something for you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
saying that there's a thing when you start New Game
Is
Plus.
it a new Joker mobile?
No,
No, I'm not gonna say
he's not
anything.
going to say anything. but,
Okay,
like,
thank you.
There's a thing.
That's good to know because now I'll start it tonight when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I assumed
You
they
get
would
to
do
keep
that.
all your gadgets. I imagine. Well, you've been able to do that anyways.
No, what happens is you get all your gear.
Shut up, that's not
No.
That's cool. But
I'm just kidding.
that's- No, I'll find out tonight.
No, I'm
Okay.
trying to like lower you guys down. To
Okay,
first
thank you.
expectations.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I mean, we talked everybody's ears off about Batman.
Batman.
We ruined the entire game for people that
We warned
companies
you.
Listen
We warned
to
you
the entire
guys.
podcast.
Yeah. Stupid. Did you get? Keep listening. I'm sorry.
We appreciate you 9 followers.
Yeah, that's it.
Is there? I mean, we have some other things, but I feel like this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Batman
Yeah,
is
okay.
good.
All right. Well,
Batman is life.
Oh, I do have to say something real quick, completely unrelated to Batman. I was listening to another podcast. They talked about a new Rhythm Heaven game, but it's out in Japan right now. I want it to come out. It's a 3DS Rhythm Heaven. Dude, yeah, was that true? There's a new game where you play as like sumo wrestlers, and it's like a 2-player. Like,
That's it. Pre-order.
I think it's a sequel to Post for the fans.
I hope so.
You're so excited,
Dude, that's my fucking favorite minigame on that.
It's really fun. I like that one and the tambourine.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
monkey. No, that's the monkey watch.
Oh, watch. Oh, never mind.
That's a bitch. I don't like that one.
Alright.
so yeah.
Is this signing out? Us signing off?
This is the sign off.
Yeah.
You want to end with a post for the fans?
Post for the fans?